No more N
Whenever
words.
Gabe enters the chat,
I'm gonna say the game word if you do it. I'll say it.
whenever Gabe enters the chat, like in the other
Banned.
servers, I always call him Gabriella.
As you should. Fuck that guy. He thinks it's hilarious if he calls everyone Bartholomew for whatever reason. Fucking hate that guy.
You.
Yeah, he's a real comedian, let me tell you.
You know, for a really long time when I first entered the server and didn't really know, like, some of the other people, not like Luke, but like some of the other people here, the other two people, I thought Isabella's name was Emma, but I wasn't sure, so I just never said it.
My name is not Isabella.
Isabel? Just
Correct.
Isabel?
Just Isabel.
Yeah, it's just Isabel.
Okay.
Just
See,
like
I
how my
still
name
don't
is
know your
actually
name.
Lucas.
I understand now, but for the longest time, I'd also get Luke and Gabe mixed up.
I still don't understand how.
No, that's valid. They're both cringe-worthy
They'll
human
look the
beings.
same.
Yeah, I agree.
We look the same.
Look
They're
identical.
tall white boys with long brown hair. Fuck you.
He doesn't even. Does he have brown hair?
He's also not that
Pretty
tall.
sure.
He's like
Skinny
5'10".
white boys
Yeah,
with long brown hair.
Twinks, there you go.
You haven't even seen my height.
Are you talking about me?
I don't know.
No,
I associate thinness with tallness. If it's not somewhere, it's another.
I don't know. Dave's got some big arms. Big-
Skinny.
Yeah.
Deuce is.
He's got the
He-
girth and the length.
I have a couple friends who like all look exactly the same, and like three of them. Davis, a friend of mine named Leighton, who I work with, and another friend who moved away named Darius, and they all look the same, and all three of them have never met each other.
Are they all straight?
I don't think so.
Get
I
fucked.
don't know. I could ask Leighton.
Trip down memory lane.
I don't usually ask people their sexualities. It doesn't come up very often.
You should, it's fun.
important. We need the data.
The data.
The data. Alright. If it's not Alicia, it's always Sam. One the fucking other.
Fucking Sam.
Yeah, I'm gonna message
Should I
him.
spam him?
Yeah.
Wow. You hesitated.
I
How the
said
fuck is he in my list here?
he's serious, Sam.
I need my birth
I'm gonna feed.
I never
the cat
DM this man, so he's like
Later?
in the bottom of my list. There he is.
Sure. Where is it?
In my purse, in front of my backpack. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Stay here yet?
No.
Oh no.
No.
I DM'd him in all caps and went, "You late motherfucker."
Wow. Okay, well D&D Beyond line.
There you go.
It's not birthday present.
Robot cock on.
I like that you give us like these sessions titles as well. Loose ends. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Sadly.
I don't. He doesn't have his headphones on, so I don't think he can.
No, he has his AirPods in.
He can't hear us. He has
It's on the way.
AirPods in.
Yeah.
And now they're saying, can you hear it?
Alright.
Now they're quiet.
I complimented you and you weren't even here to hear it.
My camera's on. You could have seen me away. Isabel caught me up on it though. Yeah, I've been naming the sessions since my first campaign, but they weren't
I
as
like
fun.
it. It's nice. It must be hard to name sessions when you don't really know what's gonna happen in them.
Well, sometimes I wait, and sometimes I don't have to. Just kind of depends. You guys don't think I'm railroading you through narrative? There is no choice in this world. You go through the left door, it leads you straight where the right door would go anyways.
Fair, fair.
Alright, well, I don't know where Sam's at, and I don't care. Let's start this bitch.
Motherfucker. You motherfucker.
He ran away. It's fine.
He's hiding underneath the bed right now.
Is this computer working yet?
Yeah, it's been working. He told me he was going to be here and everything. I asked him last night, right, Andon? You were there?
That was there too.
I think I was
like
there.
you. I don't like you, Luke.
Oh,
I'll just leave. It's fine. No.
yeah.
Really? No, it's fine. I mean, I don't want to be here.
I'm gone. You can't see me because I'm gone. You can't hear me because I'm gone.
Oh my god. The voices in my head sound just like Andon's.
My object permanence can't handle this.
That's
Where'd
funny.
Andon
The voices
go?
in my head also sound like Andon.
What a coincidence.
Coincidence?
Let's just go ahead and start this
I
bitch.
took out my ibuprofen and I didn't take one. And I drank all my fucking milk.
Milk?
My milk. My milkies.
Alright. I'm gonna skip that. Out of curiosity, real fast, actually, before we begin, can you guys see? I assume you can. Is there like a gray like area outside of the map that you guys can see?
I need to pull up Twitch. Oh, like outside the
Perfect.
actual map?
Oh,
Yeah.
Twitch,
Like,
bitch!
No, I wasn't gonna pull up Twitch unless you told me to. I've learned my lesson.
Do you want more
Like,
forbidden
I can see
knowledge?
4 horses though.
The 4 horses, Bub and Yana.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Just want to make sure.
No, I can actually only see half of a horse.
Zoom out.
Does it really?
further.
Does it really cut off only that?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Because that was like my thing. I was like, can I hide things out here? But no, I don't need to. Because there's an invisible button. But
Yeah.
if Alicia watches my stream, for instance, it kind of negates
I
that.
get prophecy. Velka becomes an oracle.
Yeah, most oracles will go blind. All right.
I'm an oracle?
You're halfway there.
Halfway.
You have the
You're-
gift of aftersight.
Oh.
Am I an Orak or an Aura? How are we?
Oh, I was confused. I was like,
rounding here?
what's that question? The first half. Wait,
An
Well, I mean, how are we
oracle.
rounding here?
you're missing your left eye?
Yeah, I'm missing my left eye and my left cheek.
Okay, so we're reading this like you would an American book, not a Japanese, novel. So you would get
They read their
Orak.
words.
Not
What
in English.
side does a Japanese oracle hold their chopsticks in?
Alright. Let me make sure real fast.
Music folks. Play more 80s music.
Play more 80s music. This is not 80s.
I have a request.
What's up?
Play more 80s music.
Oh yeah, sure. Here, let me just go
Wow.
on top of that.
Like
Alright.
basically 80s music.
I just want 80s, guys. I wasn't saying this song was 80s. I don't know why that's the message you heard.
I can't
What David
believe you
said.
hate 80s music.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright. So last time, the good ones made their way back to Yana's communal housing after being dropped off at Lower Eden Central Gate. Oh my goodness. After linking up with Yana, the good ones, as you guys traverse the outer rim of the layered ring city, and in doing so, witnessed but avoided an explosive event. Wink. 3 staggered, separate explosions went off in Upper Eden, throwing the volatile city into another frenzy, lol. Purposely, the party did not engage and continued their trek through the city to the East Gate. The guards questioned you guys, but eventually let them out before slamming the city into lockdown, leaving you guys outside of Halfway in its entirety. I guess you could scale the walls. The journey to Yana's cabin was nothing eventful, but a trip down memory lane indeed. The area where you guys fought shadows and human rug creatures was cleared of the carnage, and now only the party knows what happened on the desecrated land, plus the guards you told. At the cabin, the good ones did their own things while Yana did a little housework, and everything seemed well, with the party deciding to wait outside. All seemed well enough for the party to decide to wait the city lockdown in the cabin with Yana's permission, of course. Until you heard a knock on the door. The visitor was a taxman who was doing his duties as well as checking up on Yana in general. Without a super meaningful reaction, the old man left, once again leaving the party to their own devices. Unfortunately for the party, they are a group of heroes and simply can't have a normal day in your life. So many bad things went down. Yana went into a catatonic. Oh boy. Yana went into a catatonic state after doing some creepy shit, and the Gray Man and the Old Man, whose identity is now revealed as the Candyman-ish, attacked the party. The fight itself was brutal, but currently the Gray Man lays dead while the Candyman is outside being tended to by the arrogant Flameseeker and the flock. Let me change up the music. I don't feel like this is super fitting. Well. Okay. I know. Yeah, it's don't put it super high because it is a orchestral piece, and when the piano comes clashing in, it's gonna be fucking. No, it's a string quartet, so cello. There it is.
Bitch, I'm at like 50% right now.
Oh, really?
I have 6 health, and we're planning on murdering, what is it, 5 more people? No, 4.
one.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Five.
5,
I'm
and
trying
then
to
4
figure out.
horses. So not plus Ashlyn, that's 10. Okay, let me look.
Hi, team.
He says to the Candyman and the Vampires. Alright, okay. It is currently dusk of the 24th day of Redfall, 673 AU. Snowflakes continuously fall, compounding with the already inky void night. Your visions are very obscured, without being able to see too much in front of you, even with your supernatural, well, some of y'all's supernatural visions. Candyman's frail frame is slumped up against the tree outside, with the Flameseeker crouching next to the dying old man. The radiant energy subsides from his hands, yet yet the old man's condition stays the same. The 3 members of the flock stand idly by with their hands resting near their weapons, ready to draw at a moment's notice, surrounding Ashlyn. Ashlyn stands behind the enemy lines, with their eyes glazed over, perplexed with what is unfolding in front of them. Arwen, as you are at the corner of the house, you can see a magician sitting atop the closed-off well with that large, stupid hat that you found them wearing earlier in the city.
Zoomed out, I thought it was like the hair lady. And I was like, not fucking her, too.
The hair lady? Oh, the drowned maiden. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Arwen, he...
Hello.
Huh?
Nothing. Ignore me.
He is staring, kind of nowhere discreet, but he makes eye contact with you and gives you a very simple grin.
I'm inside the house. I just put my shoes on.
The Flameseeker still crouched over, or squatting down. Let's try that again. He looks at you, Arwen, and you can see in his eyes not hatred like you've seen before when you first met him and then when you guys fought him, but instead a look of a sincere emotion that some people might call sadness and a little bit of fear.
He looks fearful.
A little bit. But not fearful of his life, but fearful of losing something. And I want to once again reiterate that he said, let me make sure I get the right line here. Doesn't really matter. I can just gaslight you into believing whatever I want. The old man had said out loud that to the Flameseeker to not hurt you guys because they were underneath the spell. But the spell is now broken with the death of the Gray Man, where he said that the giant man died or something like that. And then the Flameseeker, oh fuck, didn't write it down. I'm a fool. Yeah, okay. He said something along the lines of that he wishes to not bring harm to you guys currently.
I don't remember.
The fucking Flameseeker looks like his name is Preston.
I could tell you his name, but we're gonna wait for that to be revealed for one day. Well, I guess his Flameseeker name is different from his what is it, heretic name. He's got his reborn Christian name. So with that, the combat tracker is gone, mostly out of negligence. Didn't save it. Rookie mistake.
I think we'll look at the bot and figure it out. That way.
No, don't look at bots here. We'll just figure it out again. Technically, because it would be 2 separate combats. With that being said, though, their interaction comes to an end, and you can see that the Flameseeker does not draw any weapons, and he doesn't have any magical flames in his hand like most purifiers do. So, Arwen, you feel a warm kind of aura standing next to your patron. Just as a heads up, like it's keeping you warm from the cold. And you can see that he's tapping his fingers just like the nun in a rhythmic pattern on the wood. He's like leaning back with his arms outstretched to his side, with his legs crossed, looking a little flamboyant. With that, what would you guys like to do? Combat has not started yet.
I'm still in the house.
Yeah, you can.
May I healing surge? Question mark.
1 second. I don't know if that's restricted. I don't know why it would be restricted.
Because I have no potions or anything, and I am on the brink of unconsciousness.
Have you already done a healing surge?
Yeah, last session.
Okay, yeah. So you can't use it again until you finish a short or long rest.
Oh, ass.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit in the grass.
You're gonna sit down, or you're just gonna like?
I'm just gonna sit behind this bush. Hope they didn't see me.
I'm gonna make you prone. Okay. Like I said, so Shiro, you exit the house and you're able to take in everything that's going on here. Yeah, what are you guys gonna do? I'll say currently you guys have the initiative because they just did their whole little dialogue thing.
We're gonna toss Volka my healing potion.
Thank you. What kind of healing potion was it?
A healing potion.
Just normal
A
one.
minor one.
Like, what does it do?
2d4
like,
plus 2.
the-
4 plus 2.
2d4, okay.
Yeah, plus 2. Okay. The Flameseeker, you can hear him say to the old
I
man
wanna die.
just once,
Not actually.
just hold on, just hold tight. And he looks up at the three of you. Yeah, 3, because yeah, just want to make sure. If you let us go right now, you can have back your ally. We don't want to engage in anything.
I will lower my monk spade. I mean, like, it's double-ended, but I'll just not have it pointed at them.
I got you, yeah.
I'll attempt to make it look lowered.
Uncharmed.
Of course. I have no way of healing the Baron. I just want to get him to medical safety.
Does he matter that much to you?
You can see his eyes are swelling a little bit. He's my grandfather. He's my only living family.
temptation to
composes
say,
himself.
so your entire family are a bunch of cunts. Ooh, I'm gonna hold that back though.
Or he kind of composes himself. All right.
He nods and scoops up the old man and begins to just. Yeah, I mean, he's not the Flameseeker's not a huge guy, but the old man is kind of frail. Picks him up and walks over towards the flock, who moves out of his way. And as they walk past Ashlyn, yeah.
I'm gonna stop him for just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna extend my hand.
Like in a handshaking way, or like a clergy, like let me heal
And
him
then
way?
I am going to engage in physical contact here.
Let me do this way. Wait, what type of contact?
I'm hand. It's going to touch you. Are you going to do anything?
Are you trying to touch the Flameseeker, or are you trying to touch the old man?
I mean, they're together right now.
Yeah,
You'd
but
probably be able to tell I'm gonna touch the old man.
okay.
Phrasing.
He is. Yeah, I think it would make sense. He's gonna try to jerk him out of your way. You can still. Are you trying to heal? I guess. Are you trying to heal him?
I am
or-
gonna lay on hands here.
Okay, go ahead and try to beat his AC then. Just go ahead and roll with advantage.
I'll roll an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
At disadvantage or advantage?
Advantage.
That's just a 10.
He's unconscious, so his AC is a 10, I would say, because his mage armor is off. So yeah, you beat it.
He gets 5 hit points.
Okay. So as you watch as Flameseeker jerks him away, and your hand glows with this radiant energy and begins to clear the cuts and bruises, to which the Flameseeker stops his backwards track, and kind of nods his head at you. Before, yeah, and then continues walking past you. And you hear him whisper underneath his breath, the Flameseeker, thank you. And the Baron, as he walks past you, outstretches his hand weakly, Ashlyn, for you to kind of grasp.
I'll take it.
Okay.
How much damage am I taking?
Nothing. He's breaking the charm on you, so you're no longer charmed. Oh shit. Oh my god, I put you in combat.
Oh.
No. Yeah, I lied.
What's the question? Does he immediately go hostile after he's not charmed?
Well, he how the spell works is that he's aware of that not only was he charmed, but what he was charmed of. So
Yeah.
it's almost like he has complete recognition of the past events. It's not like, whoa, what the fuck happened? And then his hand falls limp again out of your grasp.
What a shame. You should have at least tried the stew.
Good line. Okay. The Flameseeker mounts, or sets the old man in front of him on the horse first, and then jumps on the horse, and they begin to ride away. The flock does not engage with you guys, and also hops on the respective horses before riding away.
What was I concentrating on? I forgot.
Then I think the concentration is.
You were concentrating on Hex. I don't think you're concentrating anymore, though.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be concentrating on that anymore.
Shiro. The you feel like this. I guess you would still be able to. You feel this tickling sensation on your neck.
Yeah.
And as you kind of look, you can see the spider on your shoulder. And you can see that the spider takes its legs, the front legs, I guess, and points in a direction, like in the direction of the tree line. Can you go ahead and make me a perception check?
What tree line?
Where Yana's at.
Oh, okay.
Uh, 13. I rolled low.
That's fine.
Spiders could do the crab rave dance. Just
You can see in the moonlight-ish, gleaming off their silvered weapons, you see two dark elves who, as you look in their direction, they make eye contact with you before disappearing into the darkness. And the spider dances.
Spider crab rapes.
Yeah. And then just chills on your shoulder.
Bob, you can come back now.
At this point, Yana seems unconscious and no longer like seizing out or in a catatonic state or anything like that.
I side-eye magician. What is he doing now?
He
God,
gives you like his head very exaggerated just to look at you, like rolls, and then you watch as he kind of straightens himself up and claps before vanishing into a cloud of sand, like any good magician would.
Of course, as you do. I'm gonna go back inside.
Okay.
I'm gonna crawl out of the bushes here
I'll walk past her.
and converse hello with my fellow teammates.
You say to the dog, "Hello, team."
Time to rejoin my party members.
Are we all going back inside, or?
I just saw some dark side people in the forest.
I'm sure it's fine.
Does anyone want to come with me?
I kind of don't want to go back in the house, cause, like, Yana seemed fine at like the church and stuff. Is it just this house? Is it this location?
Who's to say?
Did she relapse because of this?
She took some drugs while you guys weren't looking.
Investigate the gray man's corpse.
Okay.
Did
There's two
Bub
different
see
things I've
the
checked
elf
before.
people?
Bub has no reaction. Bub is focused on dragging this
Bubba's
woman.
a dog.
Yeah, Bub's also a dog. Okay.
He's a dog. He's
So the gray man's corpse shows a mangled humanoid with bulging eyes and distorted features beyond recognition. Whatever curse that you guys know of that the Archfey laid on the Fomorians is an ugly one. You can find on him his huge shovel, the burlap sack, and then his the rags he's wearing. By the way, his blood is brackish and seeps deep into the wood and stone, and it smells like I guess you probably wouldn't know what that smell is. It smells like decomposing meat. If you've ever had the displeasure of that, yeah.
Oh, I guess I'll investigate his sack.
Okay.
Now. Shovel combo. See if they're magical at all, or if they're just a burlap sack and fucking
Okay.
shovel.
Give me an investigation check. Or actually, hold on.
Arcane.
No. Yeah, I was gonna say arcane.
Okay. Look at my character sheet. There it is. You try your best. It's a 10.
A 10? Okay.
Yes.
From just a cursory glance, it looks like a normal shovel and a normal burlap sack. As you like kind of like inspect the bag too, like you reach into it, doesn't pull you into a pocket dimension. It doesn't like no, it doesn't scream the void.
Bag.
It's actually just it's a huge burlap sack. Okay. As for the outside crew, what's going on?
Hold a moment, Volka.
What?
You seem injured.
Yeah.
Ashland's
I'm
going
kind of hurting.
Going to sort of put his hand on the side of your head. You get 5 hit points.
I appreciate you.
Will that do for now?
Yeah. I believe. No, not quite. Not bloodied.
Do you think you'll manage? Or, I suppose the more important question would be, is there anyone else more injured?
I think I'll be fine. As long as we don't fight any more tall gray men. Speaking of which, where's Drake?
I think he ran into the room. Didn't see him after that.
I'm also gonna DM Sam again.
Okay, sounds good. Shiro, you gonna go to where the dark side members were at, or no?
I want to. I guess I'll just head towards the forest, and if people see me leaving by myself and they don't care that I get murdered by an assassin, it's like whatever.
Okay. Ah!
We don't.
I feel like
I'm actually at full HP right now, so
I'm gonna
I only
crawl
have-
after you
I only
nonetheless.
missed 1 HP. I'm only missing, just no
full
mas.
HP. So
Is he here? He's here!
First of all, I forgot, and second of all, I was at work for 30 minutes longer.
Oh, okay.
Fair, fair.
Well, welcome.
Currently underneath the bed.
Yeah, you're underneath the bed. That's all you get to know for the time being.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Where's my camera?
Okay, so Shiro, Volka, as you guys walk into the woods, Volka, you have a, oh, no, yeah, you're human. You have a difficult time seeing too much ahead of you, but luckily you've got Shiro.
Shiro.
As you guys reach through the tree line,
Green among green.
there's. You watch as the snow and the darkness kind of forms a figure, and you guys see Lady Pallades. That's not her name anymore. It's Web Spinner Pallades.
Lady.
And you can see that she is by herself, at least from what you can see, by herself.
I don't remember who this person is.
She was the dark elf that was in room number 13. Or, no, sorry, my apologies, room number 8.
Number 13.
She was
Room number 888.
She was the lady with the galaxy eyes. Her eyes looked like a galaxy. Still not ringing a bell?
I cut out exactly when you said like who she was, and I didn't hear any of it.
And did.
Sam, relax. It's gonna be okay, man.
Is she in the people channel?
No, I never had a picture with her. Here, you know what? Picture with her. Yeah, Davis, good job. Yeah, I never took a picture with her. You know how it is. She's kind of a shy one. Yeah, I can read you.
I wish I took pictures with her.
Relax, Sam. Relax. Here, I'll go over her
I
description
heard you
again.
say she was in like room 8 or something.
Yeah.
I don't know of what house or building.
That was the
you were
least
referring
relevant
to.
thing.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm just gonna give you her description again. Okay, so she's adorned in pitch black, dyed leather armor covering her entire body, and she has this whimsical, smoky black, translucent cloak and hood that flows behind her. She's an adult female drow. She has rich, dark gray skin. She's got long, sparkling white hair that goes quite a distance down her body, and she has this weird effect where her eyes look like not galaxies but nebulas. So like this clustering of beautiful colors that kind of swirl.
Okay.
She's
I
a
would
drow.
like to make an update to my character.
Yeah.
Velka is face blind.
Is what? Oh, face blind. Okay.
Face blind.
All right, that's fine.
I feel like that makes sense with how often I forget these characters.
That's okay. Take the key in mind, feet, idiot. IRL.
Abagnosia?
Yes. So, anyways, Shiro, Volka, she's standing there in front of you. Her trusty guard is not with her, but she does not look worried. She stretches out her arm. She's about a couple feet away from you, Shiro, and you watch as the spider hops over to her, and then scuttles up.
Very cute. I'm gonna bow. You know,
Mhm.
the usual. Say hi.
She
Hello.
she gives you a very slight bow, just like a British person, like, oh yes.
Sup?
We received your message.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for meeting with me and Volka. Shiro is gonna, as quickly and easily as possibly, tell her kind of everything we've learned about like the human trafficking that's happening and the fact that Mr. Baron Candlewitz has like all those areas, and he's also, we just freaking learned, Mr. Flameseeker's grandpa and like all this. I'll let them all know that because they were also like wanting to know what was happening in the prison and like what was going on with Yana. But then I'm gonna tell her that that's not why I reached out. Just that I wanted to like let her know what's going on with the case that we kind of both had in common. And then I'm also gonna let her know that there's assassins after us. And I was hoping she could maybe give some advice on a good anti-poison antidote or something, like maybe like a universal one, because I'm pretty sure this guy.
Off the assassin and just report back to us.
I mean, the spiders get to do what they want. They're not like my spiders.
Fair.
Is she not? She's like, yeah,
Yeah.
spider rights.
They could take shifts.
She, while you're telling her everything, she looks at you not blankly, but doesn't know how to give you any expression whatsoever. And then
Me either.
when you finish, your whole, elevator pitch. Yes, we have been following you ever since the day that we met. You can find a common antidote at the Fatal Chemist. I recommend picking up one or two. And we had our suspicions about a connection between the Flameseeker, Lucertola Lunatola. I can give you that spelling.
Lunatoa,
Lunat-
Croatoa,
Krakatoa.
Krakatoa.
Here.
Sounds like a name of a Bionicle.
Did somebody say Bionicle?
We thought of a connection between Lucertola Lunatola and Mr. Baron Candlewitz.
Is that the Flame Seeker?
Yeah.
No, that's what Shiro's gonna ask.
Oh, okay.
He didn't know his name.
That would be his name, yes.
She's gonna look just baffled at the choice.
And I would like to inform you, and you can tell the rest of your group, that the Baron will not be seen the end of the road.
Yay. Does that mean you guys were just like watching us this whole past couple minutes?
Yes, and we were following the Flameseeker. And he led us here.
Well, then I would just like to clarify that tiefling you saw with them, not actually friends with them or anything. He was just like, something happened
Yes,
in the battle.
we met in the room. I wish to speak to him later.
Yeah, they did something to him. But he's good now.
Hopefully.
This is gonna be a thing Davis reveals 60 seconds later. Or 60-second sessions later.
That he's still charmed and he's been
I'm a
on a
sleeper agent
Kovar.
now.
Yeah.
No.
So inspired from that natural 20.
Yeah, the natural, yeah, like fucking 120 sessions ago or whatever it
A
was.
year ago.
Yeah.
I'm a CIA plant, guys.
Um,
About a year ago.
I would like to thank you for your cooperations in this whole ordeal, and she pauses. I think we will see each other again in the future. But for now, I will bid thee farewell.
And we'll give her another little bow.
She does the same. Before taking a step back into the snowy, blizzardy mess and vanishing.
Cool. We'll start head back.
Dredgen, you're underneath the bed right now.
Yeah, I know.
What would you like to do?
So, is combat still happening?
You don't hear anything going on outside. You threw your 2 daggers and you... oh, yeah, no, you were there. You saw the gray man fall. You picked up your 2 daggers and then ran back into the bedroom. You're very hurt, laying underneath the bed.
Yeah, you dived under there because the fuzz came.
Yeah, the police. The taxman's reinforcements.
And I don't know that people are still here? Or...
You're a perceptive guy.
He heard someone enter the house.
Yeah, I was gonna say you hear footsteps on the. I'll say because you're a pirate and you're surrounded by wooden planks or whatever. You have a pretty good guess on who's walking around in a house. Like you're like, oh yes, Arwen weighs this
Like,
much.
when
It would
you
make
can
sense.
Tell, like your dad or someone's walking down the hallway.
Yeah, you heard the garage
based on
open.
the footprints.
Wait, okay. So hold on. Let me ask a series of questions then.
What do you got for me?
Because I remember before I left last week,
Yep.
we were in the middle of combat and we
Yep.
were all fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And
Watch the VOD, pleb.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the vlog.
Wow, Sam, that's what it's there for.
I didn't do my homework. I never do my homework.
Oh
That's why
my
I failed
God.
all my classes.
Oh my god.
Um,
Sam lore.
And so after like some combat things happening, I threw daggers and flew under the bed.
Yeah.
Well,
you
You
saw
also jumped out a window
you.
and then back in the window.
Yeah, I would recommend watching that if you want all the nitty gritty details. But Sam, you did not kill the gray man, but you watched him fall. You picked up your daggers, ran back into the bedroom, and underneath the bed. After you were contemplating whether or not you were going to kill the tax man, but then you realized that he had never seen your face, and after asking you, you said you wouldn't have killed him anyways. So
I wouldn't have killed him if he didn't see my face.
exactly, he did not see your face. So
Okay, cool.
So yeah, you're underneath the bed. There's silence for a while. You heard muffled voices outside because you're at a broken window from the gray man entering. And after a minute or two passes, you heard footsteps walking on the wooden planks of the house, and judging by its weight and kind of annoying footstep pattern, you could tell it's Arwen.
Annoying
Okay.
footstep pattern.
Annoying footstep.
So it doesn't sound like it's like fighting anymore.
No, no fighting.
Okay, I just come out.
Slide underneath
Wait,
the
I
bed.
can control my character right now.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I come out of the fucking closet. Dredgen's gay now. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yay!
I actually forgot how to control my character. What the hell?
It's just arrow keys.
Yeah, just arrows.
Or WASD.
Click on him first, though.
I'm pressing WAS. Oh, I have to select my character.
Yeah, there you go. You got it. You got it. There you go.
I just walk out of the bedroom.
Arwen, as you're looking at the shovel and the burlap sack, you watch Dredgen just kind of slink out of the bedroom, covered in a little bit of dust.
Like look up and then go back to like looking at the shovel.
Do I have a potion? Hold on.
You already
Before
drank. You drank both of your potions already.
I look into my bag for a potion. There's nothing there. And I'm
Disappointment.
Just a long sigh.
sad. And then I go sit down in this fucking chair.
Okay. Take a load off.
There.
Gotcha.
Close enough.
Yeah, it'll never line
Do
up.
a lap around it first.
Yeah. Okay.
expecting it.
Like a dog.
Ashlyn, Shiro, and Volko walk back to you, seemingly unharmed.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
I'm gonna go inside.
Okay.
It's snowing. Unpleasant.
Come on, Bubs. Bubs. I don't know your fucking dog's name is Darwin.
right back.
It's right over him. It's right next to him. It's on him. It's there.
Oh my god. So this
Hey,
is
Davis.
the fucking thing, huh?
Diligence.
Yes.
Hey, Davis. So are these? Or did you just not remove these tokens, or is the gray man's big fucking
corpse
dead
is
body?
still
just
Yeah, the
there?
corpse is there.
Oh, I loot his
Give it a
corpse.
hearty kick.
Arwen's already beat you to that.
Fuck.
Unless you want some bloodstained like robes.
No, I'm good.
Arwen is inspecting his big sack and large shovel.
I go
I'm
take
making sure the shit's dead.
I go take steps towards his corpse to loot it, and then Arwen just I see Arwen's big sack of shit, and then I say, "Fuck!"
Think you show up to the session on time.
Do you want the shovel or the sack? It's
What's
just a
in it?
big blown up sack.
Is there anything in it?
There's nothing special about it. Maybe a couple bloodstains.
Some ball
Did he have
bearings.
any? Did he have anything? Did he have anything valuable on him?
No.
Okay, never mind. I don't care. I go back, sit down.
Okay. Real fast, for no particular reason. Arwen, how much gold do you have?
You know, an amount.
I'm gonna ask everyone this, so please have your answer.
Let me check. Is it
Alright,
on?
I'll come back to you. Ashlyn?
Yeah, come back to me.
29 platinum, 63 gold, 2 silver, 0 copper.
29 platinum, 6 GP?
63 GP.
63 G. Okay, that's good. Volka?
5 SP, 3 GP, 29 PP.
Hehe.
I have an effective 353 gold pieces.
353, thank you. Shiro?
I have 1 copper piece,
Yeah.
silver pieces, 49 gold pieces, 15 platinum, and then I keep the Oxton's like money separate from that money, so I also have 2 more platinum pieces and 58 gold pieces in a separate little pouch.
Okay. Dredgen?
109 gold.
Thank you.
It's the 1 copper piece for me. Freaking Elias or someone gave it to me being like cheeky, like, oh, penny for your thoughts. What am I supposed to do with that?
It was
I'm
definitely
never gonna spend it.
Arwen?
Looking at somebody.
8 platinum and 154 gold.
Yeah, you can almost kill Arwen with it.
Looking at Arwen.
8 platinum and
Look at
154 gold?
somebody.
154, Luke?
154.
Thank you. Real fast, I think I got this number wrong. Volko, you said 3 gold pieces?
Yes.
Alright, thank you. Anyways, continue on. Sorry, I just needed to.
Really quick question:
What's up?
Is one platinum 100 gold?
10 gold.
10 gold. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
I feel like Dredgen Drake, good old
Yeah.
Dredgen. He's one of those people who can like tell when his purse is a little lighter.
Mhm.
Kind of shit
Yeah.
doesn't slide.
No one's robbing you. I just need to know this information for. You'll see later. Okay. You guys are gathered in the house. Ashlyn, what are you doing? You gonna hang outside?
I was just gonna help carry Yana in.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I figured as much. Boom. 3 of you enter the house.
Face through the wall.
Yep.
How should we dispose of the gray man?
Burn him.
drag it
Well-
into the woods and just leave it. He
Conveniently,
already looks like a fucking corpse.
he did bring a shovel with him.
Yeah, could bury him. Wait,
Can you pick
how
up that
far
shovel?
away is the big ass hole that we fought the drowned maiden in?
Super far away, other direction.
God damn it! I was hoping we could just throw it into that big hole.
What happened to your ring?
I don't know. Can I pick up this big shovel?
What's your strength?
Not that high. 15.
Yeah, you're good.
We could.
I'm here for burning it.
We also could cut up his body and put it in a like a chest and sink it in a lake or something.
I fear for you.
That's such a
Do you need
pirate
any healing?
answer.
You look somewhat injured.
I'm not even
I'm
gonna ask.
Fine, I'll just need to walk it off.
Say, is you're profusely bleeding from the head?
A bone is exposed in his elbow.
How much health do I actually have right now? I have
6.
eight.
Oh, 8, my bad. I'm bad.
I had 6. I'm at 16 now, I think. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Arwen, the potion you gave me, it gave me 5 health back.
Wow.
Ashlyn, are you gonna put Volka?
Just throw him
Volka.
the empty bottle.
Are you gonna
Catch
put?
it.
Are you gonna put Yana on her bed?
I was gonna put her in this chair.
Okay, that's fine.
Does
Oh shit.
Dredge
In the chair, she went I can't talk tonight.
Does
Maybe she left her mind there, and if we put it there, she'll get it back.
You know what, I don't even care.
What's your
I'm not
question?
gonna ask.
I vote we get
I was
her
gonna
out.
ask, what do I know what happened to her during the fight?
She got dragged
He-
outside by Bub.
Oh, like during the fight, or you mean before she? Because you were talking to her, and then she was like,
I was talking to her. but
"You
she
have seen
left
this.
me.
You've seen this sometimes. Being a pirate, you've seen some people that you've pirated, if you will. Taking over their ship. It is essentially like a version of fuck. You don't have shell shock. It's PTSD.
Oh, okay.
Well, shell shock.
Fuck you. I don't have shell shock. So yeah, you've seen that. You've seen that happen with like sailors. Speaking of which, Sam, I've named every single of the major pirate faction names and everything. We're good to go.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you that information later.
Okay.
This reminds me of Rocky Rick. It's just like random fucking names.
Well, BJ helped me name them, so some of them are a bit wild.
Does he already know any of the names of these characters, or like
Dredgen?
talking like yeah?
Oh yeah, you would know the name of at least the 5 emperor, the sea emperors.
Okay.
Bro,
Sea Emperors.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Has
I'll share
Dredgen
with
ever
you.
seen a mermaid?
I don't think so.
Wow.
That was the wrong
Are you even a
answer.
real pirate? You haven't fucked a sea manatee. Are you a real pirate?
Sea manatee?
Okay, first of all, they don't make manatees that don't go in the sea. They're a marine animal, so jot that down.
No.
Jotted.
Jotted. All right. Okay.
That's what they're called.
They're just manatees. They're not
I-
sea manatees.
I got to keep on track, by the way.
These are land monkeys.
I don't think you could say that.
Yeah, watch yourself. Watch yourself now. Ashlyn, the shovel is very heavy.
I realize that doesn't work either, because sea monkeys are a thing.
Yes.
Well, if anyone's willing to help me carry the body out, I can go and dig up a shallow grave. It won't be much, but it's better than it decomposing here.
I'll help. Arwen, have you taken down your barricade in the back door?
Yes.
Okay. I guess
No, I
I'll just
can-
grab him by his ankles.
Me?
No, the great man.
I'll go rest the shovel outside before I go.
Sorry, I'm just so used to
drag
people
him around.
hostilely taking me places.
Gotcha.
What are you talking about?
I mean,
I
if you
can-
want, do you want a piggyback ride or something?
No. I can just excavate the earth.
That would be helpful.
That sounds very useful.
Are you gonna use?
Fucking kids and their magic back in my
Oh
day.
my god.
You are a
Uh,
Yeah,
child.
I can move up to like 15 feet.
I
up
am an
there.
adult.
I think it is. I think it's 3 instances.
Weak.
Are you using mold earth or are you using what are you using?
Old Earth.
Okay, mold earth. Let me just make sure here.
I used to sleep to this music.
Um,
It'd be like 12-hour Skyrim.
if you
night
target an
time.
area of loose earth, you can instantaneously excavate it. It's not loose earth. That is compacted earth because you know it's
The
not.
only thing this music reminds me of is waiting like fucking 3 minutes for something to load.
But I will say that.
That's-
1 second. I will say, Arwen, that while they're digging, you can like clear out all the loose chunks that are gonna be kind of falling back in. You can just, so you'll be able to aid them, but yeah, you can't move like. I think there's actually a spell called Move Earth.
Oh.
It's like Molder.
Mold Earth is a cantrip. Oh my god, Move Earth is a 6th level spell. That's completely irrelevant, but there is a spell that does exactly what you want it to. Anyways, so who's carrying the body out? Volka and Ashlyn?
Yep.
Cool.
Is
I
that
need-
I got him by his ankles, you grab him by his shoulders.
We'll see, Dredgen. Go ahead, and I need both of you to make me a athletics check. Ooh, good roll for once.
good?
13.
Only when it doesn't count.
It's true. It does count. What are you talking about? Everyone counts at it.
Oh,
What'd you roll?
Davis, I have a quick question.
13.
I gotcha. What's up?
Did you say you threw both of my daggers?
Yeah, but you have them again. You're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you picked them up. Okay.
Damn daggers.
Yeah, it's goddamn. So 13, 21. I'll say for this, you're not like, you know, like a European lifting
So
team
not-
during the Olympics or anything
Awkward
like that.
shape.
But yeah, you're. Trust me, I have experience moving dead bodies. Thank you very much. You two are able to get them out. If me and Juan can do it, you two can do it.
Davis has an entire fucking scenario for every single dead body and where it is and what
Yeah.
race it is.
The elves weigh the lightest.
I think maybe we should take it out a little further, not just drop it in the middle of her garden.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you,
Barricade
where do you
there.
guys want to bury him?
I can't get out through this door, but I was gonna.
Off screen a little bit.
Can you see my?
Yep. Okay, over here.
That also works.
Boom.
Just don't want it to like taint the veggies.
I gotcha.
Use this fertilizer.
So, Volka, Ashlyn, and then Arwen. I know you're not lifting. You're the foreman, or is that what it is? The person who's like, yeah, safety, whatever.
No, that's not what a foreman is. Foreman
It's an
is doing the work.
encouraging sport.
I doubt it. Okay.
Can't get out of here.
I'm moving you. Okay. Cool. With that.
Moral support.
Whoa. Okay. Sure. What are you gonna do?
Can I like sweep the broken glass from the windows and the ball bearings and like maybe board up some shit somewhere? Like I have
Absolutely.
carpenter school. Can I like fix her shit up a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
I do that.
Okay.
And I'm wearing my shoes, unfortunately, but it's only because there's like glass and fucking
Yeah.
ball bearings.
You don't want to step on that. It's rough. Okay.
You slip on the ball bearings, then you fall in the glass.
There's 1,000 ball bearings to be exact. if
Does
you
anyone
want to
want to
count.
pick
eating
each and
them.
every one of them up?
I'm just gone.
You're eating them?
Who's gonna stop me?
I mean, I guess.
Bub also eats one, but only
No.
one. Doesn't like the taste.
It'll go through. It'll be fine.
Dredgen, what are you doing?
I mean, I am not a community person, so I'm not gonna be helping.
Watching.
And I'm also like almost dead, and I don't know what to do.
Do you just want to pass out in that chair?
Yes.
Okay.
You have a healing surge left?
I have nothing.
He used it already. Yeah,
Take a nap.
that combat was brutal.
You earned it, Chief.
Takes his
I
hat.
offered to heal, but was rejected.
So,
He doesn't need your god magic. We should change Dredgen's name to Gore. Okay.
like the Punisher. He's always covered in blood.
Yeah, like the Punisher. Just like the Punisher.
Yeah.
This is your Punisher, OC. Okay. All right. I will say. Well, first of all, there's the Gray Man, or the shovel from the Gray Man, and then Valka. There's another shovel out there because there's a garden. I will say with the combined effort of you three, let's go ahead. Ashlyn and Valka make me an athletics check. Arwen, go ahead and we'll say you're giving both of them advantage. So so both of you give me an athletics check with advantage.
Is this the shovel?
Yeah, that one right
I'm
there.
glad you gave me advantage.
What was the check again?
Athletics.
Athletics.
9. Rolled a 3 and a 1.
Oh shit.
Okay, Anton. Okay.
Wait, a 1 on me.
So he takes this huge shovel and he's like, oh, "Fuck this guy, I hate him." No. Okay, yeah. I will say, especially with as high as Ashen rolled, it takes you guys
Still kind of sore.
quite. Yeah. I mean, you to get smacked around. It takes you guys.
Phrasing, people. Phrasing.
I always lose that game. It takes you guys a little bit, but not all night per se. But you're able to dig a grave, roll the body into it, and then Arwen, this is where you come into use because that's all loose ground, baby, and you're just shoveling the earth back on top of him.
Incidentally, did we make sure to search him before we buried him?
Yeah, Arwen did that.
Yes. I already did that.
Oh no, we forgot! Fuck, let's bury him again. No.
Don't even do that to me right now.
Ashlyn looks mildly disappointed and just says, "My comedic timing."
You're a little thrown off.
You and
since that
Volk,
whole charming thing.
you and Volk are both covered in blood, dirt, snow, everything else. And she's like, okay.
Arwen will hand you the gigantic burlap sack. Here is all his belongings.
It's empty.
Except for like a single pinky toe. No, there's nothing in the back. He's a clean man. He's a working man, okay?
I think we'll
Dry
keep the
cleans
shovel.
his sack. Alright. I don't know if you heard that. I clapped my hands together. I'm going back inside.
The door is impossible. You'll never be able to escape. Stop moving your toe. You may continue now. Okay.
The fire nice and toasty.
You asked.
You were on the wall, dude. No clip activated. Okay. So what are you guys
Oh
gonna
my
do now?
God.
You finish burying.
What time of day is it?
It was dusk. Probably took you guys a little bit. I don't know, fucking 10.
AM,
Okay.
PM?
You don't get to know. 10 p.m.
Too much good stuff.
I think we spend the night.
I roll
And
out
then
my
we-
sleeping bag.
We bring Yana back to Father Costa's. I don't think she's safe here. I don't think it's good for her mental health.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I search? I don't need to sleep.
I'm gonna start tidying up.
Sleep on the floor in front of the fireplace.
She already took care of all that while you guys were out back digging a hole, and then filling said hole. But you can tidy up some dust.
Oh yeah.
Okay, clean up. Got it. Sure. What are you gonna do in the?
Okay, well, honestly, I want to inspect all the floorboards. Just make sure there's no like weird loose floorboards anywhere where there's like a freaking voodoo creepy doll thing haunting her.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, or a nail sticking out.
Can I also inspect the outside? Can I just inspect the entire freaking cabin all night? I don't need to sleep.
Yeah,
I'll take one short rest so I can get my key points back, but I don't need to sleep. So
that's fine. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. Everyone else, go ahead and take the effects of a long rest. You're gonna sleep. So
Oh my god, about goddamn time.
What are the effects of a long rest? I
Click
need to
the-
be
Take it.
reminded.
I'm gonna kill you.
It's just yes.
I can't just take it. I'm not using your fancy ass.
I'm gonna give you a link.
Website.
I'm gonna give you a link, and any question you have ever, there's a search bar. Just click. It's just Google. It's not Google.
A long rest gives you everything. Just anything you can think of, you have it back.
Yeah, there you go.
Full health, everything like
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Everything means everything.
Yes. God.
Hey,
Do you think I'm fucking with you? Yes.
I am no longer bloodied.
Oh yeah. Don't
that. Me
worry.
too.
All right. God. Yes.
I'm
Fuck.
just gonna have an aneurysm if you ask what a long rest does again.
Oh my God. Sure. What'd you roll for your investigation? Everyone else, you're sleeping. No more talking.
natural 20.
Natural 20, okay. Yeah, so you go through every single floorboard. You know.
In the outside, in every piece of
Yeah.
wood, all of it, on the stones, all of it.
You
that shit.
find underneath, doesn't matter where in the house, but you find underneath the floorboard, one of them is loose. You pull it apart. Not pull it apart, you pull it up. And you can see that there's in this little cubby, you find residing in it this scorched, I'm forgetting words, like scorched wood talisman, kind of like in the Blair Witch.
Ew.
So like strung together loosely with twine, yeah. And as you pull it out, it gives very, already gives you ominous vibes, but very unholy vibes.
Be expected.
Hmm?
Gonna hold on to this
Okay.
cute little new doll.
Did I say doll?
I mean, it's talisman. You said it was like the Blair Witch, and those were people shaped. They were little like people
Oh
shaped
yeah, I see what you're
talismans.
saying.
like
Yeah.
Blair
I was like
Witch.
doll. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, that's like the little dolls my freaking mom would make. It was like a poverty child in Puerto Rico. Yeah, they were creepy as shit, bro.
Sneak them into the bag of someone you don't like.
They were actually for good luck. Whatever. It's cool.
But yeah, you find the that single talisman. As you go across everything else, you don't find anything.
Sick. Thank you. That's all I wanted. I keep watch also just in case like shit be coming by. Cause you know, everything that just happened.
Oh, I lied. You also found behind like a false stone near the alchemy supplies. You find a small vial full of 2 mothweb.
He did relapse.
It's covered. I mean, I don't know if it would be covered in dust. It doesn't look like it's been touched in a while.
Okay.
Like a Reddit user.
Who?
Or a Marvel fan.
Did you just say a Reddit user?
A Reddit user or a Marvel fan. Alright. Other than that, you don't find anything else.
Dude,
Okay.
I fix any leaks. I find.
Okay. Boom. Oh yeah, you're no longer.
We fall asleep to the skittering of
Bob the Builder.
Shiro. Yeah.
It reminds me of my home. Where's your home? Fucking New York. Is that a goddamn jackhammer?
Come on. All I have is like a magical chisel. It's not that bad.
Okay. Morning approaches, dawn, if you will. And you guys awake from your deep slumbers, fully rested. And it is a new day. New day, boys. Yana wakes up roughly at the same time as the rest of you, and she seems normalish as she like kind of like looks around and then goes into the kitchen to make some tea.
She sees this fucking a child sleeping on her floor.
Why the fuck are you sleeping on the kitchen floor?
Because it's next to the fireplace. It's nice and warm. It's a cold winter's day.
You're like a goddamn cat.
She's valid.
And she's like the friend who came to sleep over and wasn't given a blanket, so she's just got like a pot pulled over her. Like, this will keep me warm.
My character, she actually, so barbarians, they can take 2 different paths, and one of the paths has shit to do with like animals and stuff, and the animal I chose was the wolf, but instead of a wolf, I made it into a savanna cat, so she is connected to cats in a way.
Scared of vacuums. We'll run in fear. Okay. She offers you some tea as well, Shiro.
Take that shit.
But it's like British tea and not the good tea.
I mean, I eat like literally everything.
Yeah,
but
so-
yeah.
including
I
ball
wouldn't
bearings.
get too comfortable staying here, Yana. We're taking you back.
Oh, I figured it's probably for the best. I didn't want to stay here permanently anyways. Just wanted to grab some things.
Okay. Do you
Have a look.
remember anything from last night?
Not really, no. There was a moment that I was writing things down and then I felt like I fell asleep.
Guess we'll tell you about it on the way.
Here.
What? What'd you say, Armin?
I said we did decide to stay here for the night.
Yeah, I figured I could.
Couldn't get you up.
I could.
I stared hackers at Volka.
Nod my head. Okay.
All right. Well, once the rest of the lot of you wake up, we'll head out then.
I'm awake.
Yes, you are.
Yep.
Standing behind you.
Cool.
I am awake.
I'm very awake, super awake. Did I mention I hate
Fuck
God?
you, I'm not asleep. Fuck you, I don't have shell shock.
Okay. Once the rest of you waken, Yana packs a little bag of some things, or fills her bag that she brought with her of some things, and then you guys get going. Unless there's something else you guys wanted to do. Okay. Are you guys gonna inform her of the dead guy buried out in the back?
Nah.
What did you say? You said what about that guy?
I said, are you guys gonna tell her about the dead guy buried out back?
Oh no.
What she doesn't know. What,
Absolutely fucking not.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Incidentally, if you ever decide to extend your garden a little bit more to the west, you might find that there's an area that's somewhat better fertilized than the others.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Oh, okay. She seems completely unbothered by this information.
Wow. Ashton, you have such a green thumb.
There's actually not a lot of things that grow in Nordland.
I look at
But-
Ash and I give him a thumbs
right.
up.
But right near the Fake Heap border, we are able to grow cabbages. They're quite sweet, I hear.
That's nice, Ashlyn.
Shiro looks interested. She would like to try the sweet cabbage.
Why is he not invincible? He's not.
She doesn't know what a cabbage is either.
This is Arwen. Have we ever had have I ever had a cabbage?
Oh yeah, you're poor.
Cabbages- Okay.
Cabbage and sausage, your favorite meal. You put that in some broth.
Sausage wrapped in cabbage.
Nope, it's cabbage and sausage stew. That's some real poverty British shit.
sleeping on cabbage like it's not a good ingredient.
Oh, it's a great ingredient.
That will not stand for the cabbage slander.
Whoa.
Smells awful boiled.
You're not wrong.
Most things don't smell good boiled.
All British food is just boiled.
Because one thing they have access to is water. And racism.
Get your little pea wet Sammy, whatever the fuck that is.
Sammy.
Whatever it was called.
Oh my
Ever
god.
have that in
Water
beans?
and beans. That's all I get.
Beans and toast.
Oh god.
My pickled eel.
What a sad life they live on that island. Islands. Alright,
It recently hit like 100 degrees there,
good, fuck them.
and it was our air conditioning broke at work, and it was 91 in there, and it was almost as hot as it was in Britain.
But, we'll see you guys lock up everything. You turn off all the lights. I can't turn them off
There's
though. It's
no
part of the
lock.
map.
There's no lock on the door.
Yeah, I mean lock it up. Obviously, I mean like
Shut it.
shut it and then pray.
I'm gonna come back and install a lock on this door for her.
Is your character like one of those characters that
I'm Butch.
goes into a house like
That's it.
goes into somebody else's house and like, oh god, this place is messy. Starts cleaning it up.
I mean, I have like carpenters and masonry tools. So I gotta do something with my time. I don't sleep. It gets boring.
Yeah, I guess that's
I found a doll. I'm not mentioning that to the party, by the way. I'm just carrying this little bit with me.
okay.
Just taking it. For a little
Who
joyride.
knows?
Bad luck, Tashman. Okay, you guys begin your journey back to halfway. On your way there,
Struck by
Shit,
lightning.
We're going to halfway.
not struck by lightning. Not.
I'd be fine.
So past the hidden road to, I say hidden, it is hidden. The hidden road to Yana's cabin, past the roadside slaughter, you guys see some obvious scorch marks in the on some of the trees, well past, and a dead horse. Seemingly a
Not
dead
this
horse.
shit again.
Was it like a flame seeker horse?
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
Gang, there's a mystery ahead.
For the fucking Scooby-Doo gang.
These scorch marks are not
Dog and all.
smoking. There's nothing. You don't hear anything. It looks like a skirmish of some kind was definitely had taken place there, but it's no longer there.
I want to approach Sam. Sam's character, Mr. Dredgen or Drake, whatever the fuck.
Yes.
I'm not gonna refer to you by name. Yeah, maybe whatever.
Legendary.
I wanna you wanna take a bet on what happened here?
All right. I want to hear yours first, though.
That means you can't bet on what I'm betting on. I think Darkseid ambushed the Flameseekers and killed Baron Candlewitz.
I think the Flame Seekers got away just fine.
Alright, let's bet 1 gold piece.
I
Shake
hope
his, I'm
so.
gonna shake his hand.
Yeah, I shake her hand.
You guys will never know.
This is unresolved.
Never come back.
It's an unresolved plot line. I'm gonna make sure. What? Everyone seems to be covering this up. What happened?
We can ask fucking what's his face next time we see him, cause we will see him.
I don't know what his face is, but it could be any of them. Yeah.
Fucking Preston.
Why are you calling him
His
Preston?
name is in the people tab.
He looks like a Preston.
Tola Luna
You were face
Tola.
blind.
Lucertola Lunatola.
Mr. Luna?
He gives them fake names. You can't remember their faces.
All right. I mean, he does have a dead name. It could be Preston. I'm never gonna share that information with you. Another dead plot line. Okay, but you guys make it back to the city.
Wait, is his name Arrogant?
Bitch.
Is that what I'm reading?
please, Alicia.
I'm wondering if that's the pun.
His name is not arrogant.
Arrogant. I'm wondering if it's a pun, because you like to pronounce things weird.
Oh no, that is not his name. That I called him the arrogant flame seeker. Oh my god,
Arrogant.
arrogant. Oh, you really are peanut 8 intelligence, aren't you? Oh, okay. All right. Cool. You guys make it back to the city gates. And if I recall, you guys said you were heading directly to the church. Yeah. Okay. Going through the city, there's not a soul to be found going up and down the stairs to Upper Eden, but there's a lot of people out and about in Lower Eden. And they seem to be interacting with the guards respectfully, unlike they have in the past. They're not like spitting in their direction or anything. They're just both sides are minding their own business. It looks.
Can I find a stranger on the street?
Yeah, you can find a stranger on the street.
Okay, I just want to ask them what went down yesterday.
What's the demographic you're looking for?
The what?
The demographic, you're looking for like a single mother of 5. What are you looking for here?
A local. Someone who looks like they've been here like a long time.
Okay. Looking for someone British. You're looking directly in their mouths. Looking at their teeth as they're walking.
I smile at them and see if they smile back. If
Oh,
they don't,
yeah.
that's my person.
Yeah, no one smiles back at you. They hate. Well, no. I will say that you were able to. Luke's got me fucked up about my phrasing. I was gonna say pin someone down, but like I don't mean like a wrestling move, all right? But you have someone you've stepped in front of them and they're looking at you a bit scared because you've got a lot of weapons on you.
Your arm.
Yeah, covered in blood and dirt.
Yeah, we were out of town yesterday. Everyone seems a bit skittish. What happened?
The city went into flames, love.
Does anyone know why?
Yeah, the rebellion group blew up some buildings, and
I
they
thought
were
that might happen.
and they were stopped.
They were stopped.
The gods of Lower Eden went up and stopped the insurgents from happening.
Okay. I'm assuming people got hurt.
Yeah, but from what I was told, mostly gods. And he smiles.
Were the rebels, were they killed or just taken like prisoner?
Allegedly, they surrendered, and all of them alive.
Alright.
In prison, but alive. Yeah. He continues on.
Alright. Do you guys wanna meet up with Odie before we actually leave to go on our little cross-country road trip?
I have a quick question. This is the same city, right, that we've been residing in for a while?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Halfway.
Just double checking.
Where the arrogant flame seeker is at, yeah.
Arrogant.
Arrogant. The flame seeker.
Arrogant.
Yeah. Okay.
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 My party didn't answer my question.
Ask it again.
Do you guys want to check in with Odie before we leave? Not that Dredgen would know who that is. With Odie before we leave.
Right, he wouldn't know.
Well, since I don't know who that is, I'm not gonna answer.
Not really. He told me something was gonna happen before it happened. I don't really feel the need to check in.
Alright, just wondering.
Okay. Sounds good. You guys continue walking to Akasha's church. And
On fire.
you see with a lit wrapped cigarette of some kind sticking out of their mouth, approaching you. A human who's got the same piercings as Cypher, and as he's walking towards you guys watch as his face shifts very quickly to his changeling form before going back to the human form. And he looks at you, Shiro, with an apologetic look. He does not have any weapons drawn.
That makes one of us.
He has his arms raised in a surrendering style. I first will apologize, and then I will tell you what happened.
I don't suspect there's any good news.
The Red Right Hand can essentially recruit one another, and there's a bunch of rules to it. I won't get into it. It's a bunch of things, but that's what happened that night. And I was trying not to permanently maim you, hence the scattered shot. But I understand, an eye for an eye. So if you want to get a free punch in, I will accept this.
Can I say, well, thanks for that, but like the way Dr. Phil says it when that little girl was gonna cook you.
Yes.
What a specific way to say that.
He looked so defeated. It was like, well, thank you for that.
I do have good news, however, for all of you. But I'll target it specifically towards Shiro and Dredgen. The contract that enlisted Mad Max is up in the air right now, since the demise of the contract holder. So this is not something you have to worry about presently.
I'm gonna look at Baron. I'm gonna be like, you totally owe me one gold piece. That doesn't solidify anything, but we know for sure who had that contract. 100%. Cool.
Good, no one's after us anymore. I can go back to roaming the streets at night.
Well, until
We still got plenty of enemies, dude.
That should never make you too scared to do what you love.
until Lunatola gets enough money to rebuy the contract.
Or that.
Which we won't know when that is.
Yeah, you won't. Shiro, you notice after Cypher had apologized, his demeanor shifted back to his cold, hardened self.
Valid.
I'm sure you guys also have some questions about what happened in the city.
No, not really.
All right, never mind then.
I got a rundown from a local.
Wait, who's in prison?
Anyone we know?
Some people who volunteered to be sent to the prison, and quite possibly the gallows in exchange for breaking the city free of its chains, so to speak.
So it was all like planned, the surrendering.
Oh yeah, it was. And the guard contact, Miss Lady V, she's the one who resolved it. She's getting a fat promotion.
Good for her. Good for her.
So the plan was to blow some stuff up and then make sure the guards go in to stop that from happening so that people like the guards again.
They took the barracks up, the upper barracks hostage. She's seen as a hero, more or less.
I have a question.
Yes, Trajan.
Was the man or the woman or whoever, the ones that put the bounty on us, was a rebel? Because if they died at the same time they surrendered, that's just a little too good.
I am not at liberty to discuss other contracts with my coworkers.
Alright.
It's totally Baron Candlewitz.
But yes, that's what happened. So yeah, she's given promotion, and it seems like Odie has a lot more recruits on his hands. Although I don't know if his little haunt can take it. Well, are you guys planning to stick in town? You guys are walking, by the way. I'm aware of this. Are you guys planning to stick in town for much longer?
No, we got a mission.
No.
We gotta go on.
Shame. Well, when you're back in town, come visit us. But I might
We
have
won't
to.
be for a while.
That's probably for the best because it seems like Odie's doing some renovation, finding some other places to store the new base of operations. So I'll find you.
When you say visit us, do you mean Naomi's group?
Yeah, they've recruited me enough, I think.
Perfect. She said the next drink was on her.
Yeah, make sure you hold us to that.
I will.
Alright. Well, it was great meeting his Quints, the good ones. And be safe on your journey to wherever the fuck you're going.
I'll do a Moonlighter salute,
Alright.
but it comes across as sarcastic.
He tips his hat at you guys before kind of like taking a step back into the crowd and more or less vanishing amongst it.
Are we supposed to do that? What did
What?
What did you just do? That Chester.
The salute? Did they not even teach you the salute?
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
I was. They recruited me by teleporting me into the city and saying good luck.
Okay, everybody new gather around to show you what this looks like.
Watch out, Arwen's gonna do the other salute that he knows.
Is it the salute from Attack on Titan?
Read like a book.
Yes, it is actually.
After being bullied into it.
Like a book.
Yeah, you got it.
Davis is gonna have us Hail Hitler, but we decided to make it the.
Yeah, I was really going into it. I was like, these should be the Gestapo.
I think we're very good secret police.
Roman salute, you know.
But yeah, Shiro teaches you guys the Moonlighter salute. Yeah, Shinzo wo Sasageo.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but before the Germans, it was actually Romans who did it.
Oh my god, no. I did not enable Reddit comments, please, no. Okay. You guys make it back to Father Acosta's
Chaka.
church.
Chaka.
Are you going to the communal housing or are you trying to go to the church?
Looking for
Which one is
father.
he at?
He's in the church. He only stays in the church. You don't know that lore about him, but he doesn't leave the church ever.
Church.
See if he'll take her back in.
The nuns bring him food.
He doesn't need to eat.
He's a child of God. He doesn't need to eat.
He's sustained by the love of God.
Oh my god. Okay. You guys.
Keeps him alive.
Do they do the Eucharist in this religion? Do they eat their God too?
I'll get back to you on that.
It's not like Christians, right?
Specific.
Body
and blood
No,
of
it's
Christ.
called the Eucharist specifically, and it's a big thing for Catholics.
And Lutherans, that too.
Don't. Fine.
Consume the body and blood.
Yeah, sure. They. We'll say that they participate in it.
That's all he needs.
Yeah, it's true.
Got one little fucking wafer and a sip of wine. It is a wafer.
It's not even salted.
Paper thin wafer.
It's supposed to be unleavened bread.
Just cheese it, if you will.
Oh, shut the
Free.
fuck up.
He's got a box of them in his office.
You
My-
can order those online.
My one for the day. Crunch.
How
You
many
sell them at Amazon.
does it take to equal whole Jesus? Anyways, moving on.
We could calculate that.
Yeah, someone has.
How many licks does it take to get the center of Jesus?
Know how heavy Jesus was?
The average Middle Eastern man height
Yeah.
and weight. At
He
the
was
time era,
also like starved and shit though too, so
Don't care.
he wasn't like consistently starved. He had a fine life with his mother and father.
Yeah.
It's a carpenter. I'm sure he's fine.
His cuckold father, please.
He had a last supper. Like food was a big deal in the Bible.
Yeah, it's true.
They partied. He made wine.
he washed
Water.
their feet.
He soup likes Judas.
He did that.
That
You can't do
happened.
that malnourished.
Unless both of them are malnourished, I think.
They weren't malnourished, guys.
It's a
He
desert. What food are they
He
eating?
made fish and bread come out of a fucking hat
they
for a
Las
crowd.
Vegas?
They
No,
were
he
eating
didn't.
fine.
That's fake.
They
Fake
were
news.
eating. Oh,
Fake
that one
news.
was the fake one.
The fake
I got it wrong.
Wait a minute. He partied and he drank wine and ate like a king. And
He's
lived in a desert.
he's a
It's
frat
Las
bro,
Vegas.
dude.
Wasn't-
Las Vegas.
Wasn't washing someone else's feet like a euphemism for?
You're
No.
really
No.
focused on
No.
feet right now. Can we
No.
tone it back, please?
Shut up. It was not a euphemism. It was. Oh my god, bitch.
He just did it.
You guys enter the
walk over his
church.
feet.
You guys enter the church. The church is being entered.
I'm at church right now.
Oh my god.
You're in
Um,
God's house.
yeah, you gotta one god, but yeah.
That's what I said.
You can see Acosta is. I'm a retard. Oh shit! I don't know if I can say that. I was gonna say he's brooming the floor right
Gonna
now.
be Cancelled.
Can't. I'm uncancelable. Thank you.
We're live.
Oh my god. But Acosta is not brooming. He's cleaning up the church right now. Not like it was a wreck or anything. I promise. Anyways, he focuses his attention to you guys. Bit surprised.
Well, we brought Yana back with us.
Yeah, he sees.
She's
he
there.
Noticed. Noted. Oh, what brings you into the Holy Father's church today? You went to the Holy Father. What brings you into church today?
Yana.
She seems alive and well. That's good.
And then I would like to approach so I can pull out the little doll
Like to
Mhm.
approach the
talisman thing.
What in the dark arts is that?
That's what I wanted to ask you.
Did you find a witch? What is this?
I'm just gonna like whisper because like Yana's like right there. I found it in Yana's floorboards.
He clutches his noose rosary.
His pearls.
His pearls. Give it here.
Okay. I hand it to him.
I will dispose of it forthwith.
Cool, 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 cool. Call her a
Arwen kind of like stands on his tippy toes and he's like, "We also killed the Gray Man."
I forgot about that.
We also tried to kill the Candyman. I think he's dead now.
This is all fantastic news. You guys have been bettering the city ever since you've been here.
We were pretty tempted to kill the purifiers too. We were kind of on a spree.
Okay, let's tone that back. Murder is okay sometimes.
Murder's okay all the time for me. But you didn't hear me say that.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes, of course. Just 10 Hail Marys. Well, this is good. I'm glad that things went. It looks like well. All of you are here. He does a quick count. Literally, he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Points to Bob. All right. Well, this is great. Are you guys gonna be in the city for much longer?
No, I think we're heading out soon.
Oh. What a shame.
We'll
Well,
be back. Maybe.
that's good to hear. Good to hear on both sides. I'm glad that you are leaving because there's plenty of the world to experience. I'm saddened at your departure, though, and I hope that when you come back, you make sure and come and visit.
No.
But our ox is still here, so we have to come back.
Fuck.
You're.
Sorry, Jojo.
I forgot to mention that when you guys went to the front of the church,
No.
the ox and the cart were missing.
No.
I didn't say
They're
that,
like
man.
blocks, and it's just the cart.
Bitch blocks.
And I owe you.
Yes, a Nordlandian gentleman came by the other day, saying that he had permission to move the cart and the ox. What was his name?
Leads for the ox just resting on some blocks.
Well, he gave me some good proof of knowing you guys. So, what was his name?
Artyom
Oh.
or Seamus?
Yes, Artyom.
Yeah.
He,
He said Nordic, so.
yeah, he was interesting gentleman.
Oh, maybe we get to use our ox for our travels, guys. Maybe he has the ox still.
He actually told me to relay you a message. Oh, sorry. He was waiting like he was like he well, I don't know if he would call it a message. He just said, and I quote, "Hee hee ho ho." And he said you would understand.
Gotcha.
He also told me to tell Volka specifically that the inhabitants miss her.
Okay.
I don't know what that means, but
It's fine. I'll just stay away from the fountain.
head tilted. Of course. All right. Well, thank you for bringing Yana back to me safely, and I hope you find peace wherever you're going, just like the city has.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Very well.
Father,
I think it's in our occupation.
Yes, Ashlyn.
pray for me.
Of course. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. But no, he says, of course. Of course, I will have all of you in my prayers.
Except me. Don't put me in there.
I'm especially going to put you in there.
God damn it.
He turns to Yana. Of course, you may take the remainder of the day off, but I believe the other sisters wish to get you back to your normal duties tomorrow, if you're willing. Yana nods. Very well. I must go take care of some trash. He winks at you, Shiro.
I can't wink.
Before walking away from you guys and waving away, leaving you guys and Yana.
I say to myself real quick, that man is my enemy.
Father Acosta.
He's struck a nerve.
Oh, no, you're good.
I'm gonna pray for you so fucking hard. You have no idea. Okay. Yana takes Volka aside briefly. Not really. No, she's not like super far away, but I know that you said you were interested in, or let me try that again. It seemed that you were very interested in the alchemical arts. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's cool.
Well, if you are interested in it further when you come back to the city, come and tell me, and I can get you started on some basic lessons as a thank you.
That'd be really cool.
Of course. And while you're out there, try to journalize what you find and tell me all about it.
Oh, I need to get a journal.
Yeah.
Guys, are we stopping at the shops before we go?
Yes.
Maybe
Yeah.
some
Yes.
potions. Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, I'll
I
get a
would
notebook too. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
It's okay. Can I go to the place to buy clothing?
You can in 1 second.
Taylor.
Yeah. This,
Yeah.
yes, you can in 1 second.
I like to hit up the local Nike shop.
Did they have sweatshops back then?
Of course.
Victory's secret.
Of course they do.
I think it's just called
Barbershop.
farmland. But anyways, back to the conversation. But yeah, just write down everything and share that with me, and we will call that a fair exchange.
Thank you.
Of course.
I'm all happy now. I'm all giddy. Velka's all giddy.
She smiles, and then to the rest of you. And the actions that you've shown me in the past week and a half that I've known you, quote unquote, have been very kind, and there's no way I'll ever be able to repay you. But if I open up my alchemical shop, I'll make sure all of you are fairly outfitted.
Sweet.
But thank you for everything.
Stay safe.
Yeah, you as well. She goes off to the communal living. Had a stroke there. The compound, if you will. We'll call this compound. Right. That leaves you guys by your lonesome outside the church. Your ox and your cart nowhere to be found.
Rip.
The cart, but I've forgotten. The children look disappointed. They're like, "Where's the ox, dude? What the fuck?"
Yeah, I would like to go to the tailor.
Of course.
By yourself?
If nobody's coming with me.
I guess I'll go with them.
Volko of all people going to the tailor.
I mean,
Okay.
Good!
I've been bullied for a little while about getting some nicer clothes.
I mean, we could just all stay in a group and go shopping together and not
Okay,
have to
we gonna
worry
go?
about being jumped by assassins. I
Well-
know.
Didn't they just tell us that the contract was off?
I mean, if you genuinely feel safe walking around this town by yourself, Arwen, in the upper Eden district where all the shops are, where there's no one around, by the way, I'll add right now, like,
He won't be
my
alone.
guest.
It'll be Drake and I.
Last time I was alive, so I don't see the problem.
Barely.
Well, I was. And also, I don't hear any other suggestions from anyone else. So I'm going to the tailor.
Volka and I will be going with you.
So, just you two, alone. Doesn't
Elias
seem
told-
safe.
I
Elias
genuinely
told me to
don't
take you
care.
clothes shopping, and that's going to happen.
How about you leave it to the man himself?
Oh, God.
And you guys see walking towards you Elias, Esme, and Oxton.
Hello.
Oh, how I've missed you all. It's been so dull without my muses.
You can.
Want to go to the tailor with us?
Do I want to go to the tailor with you? He walks up to Volka. Give me your arm.
I hold out my arm.
He wraps his arm around yours. You're the man in this situation.
Okay.
To the tailor we go.
How tall is he again? Am I like, do I have my arm up?
He's
How
like
tall are you?
he's like 6 foot.
I'm 5'2".
Yeah. It's time for some clothes shopping.
Good
It's only
timing.
been
I was
2
just about
days.
to take your advice as well.
2 days too long, my child. 2 days too long.
Are you certain you don't have attachment issues?
I have never had attachment issues once in my life.
Look at Esme.
Esme is right by his side. You've never seen that man without Esme, except for the times you have. We will go clothes shopping. Shiro, it seems like you're not going to go clothes shopping. Would you like to take our dear captain on a day trip?
I would love to.
I'll go with them.
Oxen goes up with you guys. All right, let's split the group, and we'll meet up together. We'll have a great dinner. It'll be fantastic.
Mixed family vibes.
As as Volka's you're walking away with Elias, did I hear that you were leaving the city?
About that.
No.
Perhaps you can help them see reason.
Hold on, let's not break up the party. Everyone gather together. All right,
What?
stand right there. All right, make your case. He's still holding on to you.
Good luck.
Well,
Is he asking just Belka or everyone?
He's asking. It looks like Balka and Ashlyn.
Ashlyn's going to get up close and whisper, "They seem to want to take us through Winterbank."
We're dropping off a corpse.
There's so little context in what we're doing and what you two just said.
Oxton squint like
I
sighs.
promise you both are true.
She's not wrong.
All right.
It's not like we want to go to Wintermane.
Where are you going? Oh God. What part of Winterbank are you going to?
Through.
Yeah, we're just crossing.
Oh. Okay. Where is the end goal?
Ireland.
You mean where he's from? Points to Oxton, who looks disappointed with everything that's going on. All right, okay. And whose corpse is it?
I honestly don't remember.
God,
Galahad's.
Sorry.
Oh,
I said it
a
not with
f-
confidence.
a
I did say it.
fictional fairy tale character. Very good.
No.
Oh.
No, it's just his
Freaking
name.
Fire and Brimstone, the lawman group.
Oh, you told me about him. I forgot. Forgive me.
Yeah, we first encountered him in that whatever village.
It's not whatever village. That is where Faye is from. Did you already forget about her?
Little Cloverfield Lane.
You threw her in my lap, making me take it to magic school. You better not forget.
I am not good with names.
Who are you talking about?
Faye.
My daughter.
You
My child.
You have a kid?
Huh?
You met her. She was at dinner. She awoke you from your slumbers and brought you. Fuck.
Oh, that's her name.
First of all, Volka's face blind, so jot that down.
I mean, yeah, sure. All right. Okay, fine. You're taking the corpse of a man named Galahad to Ireland. Sounds great. Are you walking? Are you? What's the? What are you?
I
Like
believe
horse.
if I remember, we're taking a cart, maybe a boat, and then another cart, or did we decide something different? I remember us
No.
being very indecisive about that.
I thought the final decision was going straight through.
Yeah, probably gonna be a cart and then a ship.
All right. Okay. If you don't mind me asking, is this just of your own interest, or is there someone you're working for that isn't your captain and lieutenant?
Paid.
Well, we found this guy's body when we were investigating where Yana was. And he
Oh.
was like tied to an altar on stone, surrounded by water and like dead people, and Yana's name was on the altar. So we think it's connected to what we've been doing here this whole time.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not just like deciding to go on vacation or anything like that.
In Wintermane.
Okay, but are you being employed by the city? Do the purifiers know what's going? Sin? Oh, okay. That's fine. All right, that's fine. Okay, sure, whatever. You can listen to him. Okay, never mind. I don't have any questions. Oxen, do you?
He gave me a coat.
Oh, I will give you so much more.
Competitively aunt.
It's like competitive, like divorced parents.
Literally makes
I'm gonna
Make
give you
family
the better
vibes.
Christmas present.
Do it to Pony? How about the fucking Pegasus?
You got you an Xbox. I'm gonna get you a PS4.
No, what? So, Ashlyn, I assume you want me to talk sense into them about convincing them to not go through Winterbank, right?
As opposed to? Anything else wouldn't be reason.
I see. I think it's a great experience. You guys will grow up. You'll find yourselves through the countryside. It's quite pretty. I've only been there a couple times. But all of them have been underneath a court. But it's been pretty.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Do you? Well, how about this? Oxen, you must be familiar with the area. Oxen grunts. He will. Oxton, write them down. What you go on the map? You know, give him something to work with. You're the captain. Oxen grunts. Oh wow, fucked up his voice. Looks at you guys. Do you even own a map?
Handle my mouth.
I think so.
Takes it. He walks over to the wall and like ink quill.
through my bag.
I lost that.
I have some.
Sorry.
He takes it and begins to like circle areas and like mark out other areas to avoid which areas to go to. But he's doing that in the meantime. See, look at that. Ashlyn.
I
Are you,
scarcely believe you're even considering this.
I mean, I'm going to try to live vicariously through you. Him and I are banned from ever going to that country again.
Sounds like a blessing.
Also, it was a tad bit of a lie. We already knew you were going.
I asked him to mark down where that little orphanage is.
He does so.
Based. Now I know where it is.
It's the same place that you guys are going to be going to leave to Ireland. It's a place called Port Mercy.
Oh yeah, you told us about this.
Yeah.
Well, he mentioned it in his tragic backstory.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know that.
Yeah. But yeah, like, Oxton and I can't go into the country, but I think you would have a great time there. I mean, if you're doing also a great cause. A dead person's body, taking it back home. For money? Is he going to pay you a lot?
Presumably.
It fucking better be.
Yeah, money's worth everything.
Damn
Ashlyn,
right.
like I was saying, Ashlyn, we already knew you were going there. We would be terrible captains and lieutenants if we didn't. But we have something arranged. Do not worry. A certain Moonlighter group is already stationed in that area, and they'll be on the lookout for you.
Oh, well, that's the case, then I feel a lot better.
Yeah. And if you know what, I'll even go as far to say that I was going to leave it as a surprise, but I'll tell you, because my special little group of adventurers, that if you do not reach them, because Oxton's marking it out, if you don't reach them by a certain point, they'll come and look for you too.
Sweet.
But
Search party.
I won't tell you who it is.
Well, I mean, I don't really know. You could say their names and I wouldn't know.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
But that's not applying to you. I'm talking to the experienced Moonlighters, not you simpletons. Except for you, Volka. You're perfect.
Flip my horribly chopped hair.
Please be animal lady. Please be animal lady.
Speaking of which, Miss Shiro. Esme hands you she pulls out this arm-sized crate from her bag of holding. You're the messenger of the group. You're going to meet up with said person eventually. You're going to give him that. Do not open that.
Oh, it's the monk, guys. 100%. It's the fucking katana or something.
All right?
Cool.
Just take that to him. It's a gift. He'll know who it's from.
You said arm-sized.
Yeah, it's huge. Like it's like a weapon. Yeah.
Forearm or like entire?
Entire arm.
It's a weapon. It's a katana. There's no way. It's not. Ooh, it better be the monk, guys. It better be a katana.
I'll know if you open it.
Where are we
I
gonna
will not open it.
store it. Like in Arwen's book thing?
Wait, you didn't even say not to open it.
He did say not to open it.
How big do you think my book thing is?
I don't fucking know.
Put your arm in there. He like holds out the book.
Do not put your arm in that book.
I pull my arm away.
It's like it sticks his arm in there, like
Is there
2
like
feet,
a metric butt ton of space in there?
2.5. No, it's like at least like a 2.5 cube or something. Smaller than a bag of holding.
If I put my arm in there and you like ripped the book in half, what would happen to my arm?
I don't know.
Do not put any body part in that book, please. That tome.
So the like toddlers trying to put their fingers in like outlets.
Yeah.
And shit.
I'm at the baby proof then. He's gonna fucking put an arcane lock on it. Alright. Oxton hands you the map, Arwen. His handwriting, by the way.
Is it legible?
It's like
Like a doctor.
no, it's legible. I wouldn't say it's very neat, but it's very concise. Like he uses the minimum amount of lines to accomplish every single letter.
Always like shorthand or whatever that stuff's called.
It's like you know how like British people talk?
Yeah.
It's like that, but writing.
British people. Oh,
You'll be able to
I
decipher
gotcha.
it. Yeah. But okay, let's go do the shopping. We'll reconvene and get fucked up. Yes, man.
Oh, and Yana taught me a thing, to get rid of hangovers when I pull up the little vial. I don't know how to make it. She didn't tell me the ingredients.
What in the gods is that?
Don't know.
Oh, that is a you thing. All right, Varian, let's go to the stores. All right. My non-chaotic crew, Shiro and
Me.
thank you.
Dredgen.
No, you're going to the store. You're going to the shoe store.
Chaotic.
I was going to.
Yeah, it's Arwen.
Arwen's going.
So Arwen and
Oh,
Shiro,
never mind.
where are you guys gonna drag Oxton to?
I don't know. I'm just here for the ride.
I want to buy something that makes it so that I don't sink to the bottom of the ocean and am never seen again in this campaign.
Like a floaty.
Maybe something magical that I could wear that would ensure when I hit the water I would not stay at the bottom. Any ideas?
Could you just walk across the ocean floor?
Maybe a few fire resistance potions.
I'm talking to Arwen and Oxton because that's the group I'm in. Question mark?
I don't know.
I am not that familiar with magical spells and stuff like that, or magical equipment.
You could get like a ring of water walking or something. I don't know.
That's what I was going to recommend.
Where do you get those?
Magic shop.
Magic stores.
Let's go. Let's go to the magic
Just like
store.
the same answers. I mean, I could take you to one.
That's all I'm
Is there
trying to
one in the
buy.
city? Wait, hold on. Is there one in the city? Oh, I shouldn't. I shouldn't make false promises.
I don't actually think there is.
I lied.
Can I go to the fucking blacksmith? Maybe they make magical enchanted things. Question mark. Fuck.
Unless you consider steel magical, then I don't.
Oh no, there is a magic shop. It's called the Glass Succubus.
Can I go to the glass? Okay, we're going to the glass succubus.
I said that.
Did you look that defeated too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remembers it exists.
You guys go to Upper Eden. You make it to the shop.
That makes it sound like a sex shop.
Well, it doesn't matter. You guys make it to the shop, and you can see that the door is barred shut, and there's a sign that says, "By the holy powers of the Grand Inquisitor, the shop is closed for the time being."
I'm sure you could get a potion of water walking.
I also would like to put in that the illegal market scene of Winterbank is pretty prominent around the coast.
Guess we'll have to try some other places. I'll go to the Fat Alchemist first and look for a potion. But if they don't have any.
She will.
How long do they last? How long are we gonna be on a boat? This is probably not a very sustainable.
Water walk is a 1 hour duration.
Can I drink a potion underwater? Yes.
Yeah.
If I
You don't
drink
have
a
to breathe,
potion of
right?
water.
So, like,
If you
it
take the potion, you shove it in your mouth and then crunch on it, yeah.
Why can't I just uncork it and drink it?
No, don't worry. The vials are made out of sugar glass. You'll be
No.
fine. You'll be fine. It's like a waffle cone.
What the fuck?
It's like a waffle cone. I mean, you ate ball bearings earlier. Like, it would fine.
Yeah, aren't you a stone woman? You could just fucking crunch on.
You know
Some
what?
Monty,
Excuse
some
me
glass.
for not wanting to freaking crunch through everything. God damn.
Yummy glass.
That's not. No, I could just drink it and not waste a bottle. You guys are wild. Glass will just grow on trees.
Um,
I like
Yeah,
jars.
but money does.
I have literally a drawer full of jars in this actual apartment. Not fucking fighting through a potion bottle.
um,
I got a bunch of jars too.
Good to have jars.
Like mason jars.
No,
Some
like
random
little
jars.
tiny cork bottles. That's what I hoard.
So, unfortunately, there is no potion of water walking. There's only a spell scroll, and she is not a enchantress.
Alright.
I mean, I could
Yeah,
cast it
serious.
on you.
Get like a compass.
If I
or
get
something.
one.
Get a compass. Make sure I know which way land is.
Oh, you can get a compass easy.
Can I even use a compass?
We'll
on
get
the
there eventually.
This would be the worst.
God forbid you hit a trench underwater.
Guys, I'm gonna like tie myself to the mast. We can't go down.
You're our
I'm
own
so
personal
serious.
anchor.
I'm so serious. I'm gonna be down there forever. I don't want that.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, they don't sell scrolls here, do they?
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Cheryl looks nervous for the first time.
1 gold piece. You need to get it from the general store, right by that Dragonborn. Yes.
I run in there and I look for their ball bearings.
I told you she was sold out of all of her ball
It's been a
bearings.
week.
It has not been a week. It has been like 2 days.
It's been 2 days. That's plenty of time to restock.
She doesn't have any ball bearings. She actually is concerned when you approach, and she's like, I'm all out of ball bearings before you even ask. Because you were so persistent the first time. She remembers faces. The gold dragonborn.
I know I'm not there, but you might be able to go to the blacksmith and make a request.
I'm not doing that.
They'll look at him fucking bewildered, like, what? What do you mean?
Like 1,000?
What?
Like, you know how big that number is.
It's a lot of work to be done. Okay. Any other shopping from the Oxton crew?
No.
Just making sure. Okay. The clothing crew. You guys make it to the tailor. Remember that? It's a very nice.
Kicks.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go down the list. Ashton, are you trying to buy anything?
Mostly gonna be helping Volka with her stuff first.
Okay. We'll start with Dredgen then. Dredgen, what are you buying?
What do they got? Like what's their clothing options?
Anything you want.
Okay.
Anything you want, name it. I'll make it happen.
Okay.
That's the tailor
Well,
speaking.
All right. I want. It's just how. I want
I want a maid outfit. Can you make that happen?
Bad ears.
Okay.
I want a trench coat, just a gray trench coat.
Uh-huh.
Trench coat.
Uh-huh.
A plain white T-shirt
Yeah.
and any form of trousers.
Any-
Plain white tee.
Would you like some new boots?
Yeah,
Like,
I would like some new boots.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
some Air Jordan.
And how?
This tailor is just chewing on a needle.
Yeah, he's got his name is Taylor, by the way. Keep that in mind.
It's got a name tag.
Yeah, he does actually. It's right there. You can see it. And what quality would we like this at? Do you want the basic, or do you want like a premium package?
How many tiers are there? Is there tiers?
Yeah.
This is a
The tier
DM question.
list.
You have. You've got 3 tiers.
Let's go with the middle of the road.
Very well. I'll say it'll cost you 4 gold pieces.
I changed my mind. I want the highest quality.
You're like, damn, he's gonna charge me like an arm and a leg. Oh fuck. The highest quality, you say? All right, if you insist, it's gonna be 20 gold pieces.
All right, we'll go back to the middle of the road.
4 gold pieces it is then.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
All right, I'm gonna take your measurements and we'll get you outfitted. You can choose what material you want it made out of course.
Materials are-
It's everything. Like I think I mentioned it before, but like they had
I wasn't there.
Yeah. It's like a, like Walmart and whatnot, like the poster, like things that you can flip through. It's like that of different materials.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It is, yeah. This is all in one. It's like it's very crowded, but space wise, it's crowded. But yeah, it's nice. But yeah, he'll take your measurements, get everything you want. Or someone else will. One of his assistants. He's gonna go down the list of people. He approaches Volka and does not, unlike the rest of the city who has been harassing you, it appears, looks at you. How can I help you today?
I was actually hoping to get maybe some more formal wear. I
Okay,
have an idea.
sure.
So I want like a dress, but not a dress. Can you make it like a jumpsuit kind of thing, like with pants and like a top like attached, and make the skirt detachable? In case I get in a little scuffle, I don't want my dress snagging on stuff.
He's doing a sketch while you're talking with him, and he's able to get the point across the best you can. All right, and
I look to Elias for approval.
he's hovering over your shoulder the entire time.
Do you approve?
Of course I approve. I don't know why he's British now. Of course I approve. All right. And what
Oh,
quality?
I just expected you to like say it sounds hard or something.
No, I'm supportive of my party members' ambitions as long as they are ethical-ish.
Okay.
Can you make me the same outfit?
Why?
Guy doesn't even question him. This man has seen it all. All right, and then what quality would you like?
Let's go mid-road as well.
Elias chuckles. Oh, no.
No?
He grabs you by the shoulder. This is going to be a more or less permanent decision, yes?
Yeah, sure.
Finest quality, and on top of that, make it to where she can clean it with a magical spell. Thank you. And the guy raises an eyebrow. Of course. Before taking the notes and sending them over to an assistant. Accompany him. And the two of you, Elias and Volka, walk over with an assistant, and he takes your is taking down your guys' measurements. And Elias is repeating back everything he says, all the measurements and everything. And then he looks at you. This is in case I ever want to get you a gift.
Thank you.
And Elias really does pick favorites.
Ashlyn, the man looks at you. What can I do for you today?
Hang on, let me make sure I've got the right thing here.
It's a maid outfit. One day it's gonna be.
Is this what it's called?
I'm looking to wear a hijab.
I'll send you a picture
Okay.
of
Oh, like a head wrap kind of thing for your horns.
Why did you send me a
I was
picture
like,
of someone
why
from the
fuck would you
Taliban?
need a hijab?
I'm just, such a fan.
He wants to be in Shalom.
Just such a fan.
This is sort of this.
Oh,
There
I'm
shouldn't be
choking
too
on my
much here
incense
that
smoke.
looks just for like the chest, sort of that Russian nobility vibe.
Okay, yeah. Like formal wear. Got it.
Yep.
All right. Is there anything else I can do for you as well? He's sketching this. He's getting everything you want. This is a little shtick.
Yeah. Basically just a big white coat with shoulder lapels and that whole hanging braided rope thing.
Is there anything else you need?
Everything else should be fine enough quality.
Very well.
Been taking good enough care of it.
All right. He takes it, and then he personally works with you. He's only got 2 assistants. Currently.
I want to ask the person measuring us
Mhm.
a question. How much would you charge me to teach me a few stitches? I want to be able to mend any of my clothes, really, if needed.
Elias looks at you disgusted. Just use magic.
I can't. Show like my hands to him. I can't do that.
The attendant tells you that they will teach you some basic stitching when they begin making your guys' clothes, but then it's going to get too advanced for you.
Okay.
And it'll be cost you nothing.
I, the player, know how to actually sew, and I just want Velka to know like a cross stitch and like a ladder stitch and stuff.
Does Drudgeon know how to stitch? I don't think
You fucking know it.
Oh.
He's
I
a
know.
pirate!
Mend a sail.
Yeah, he's got to mend a sail, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yeah,
sales. I was like,
yeah.
this.
And all the stab wounds? Oh, yeah, he's good. You're proficient, but it's like,
Oh,
you're like it's
sick.
weird crossover.
You're proficient in patching up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Patchwork.
gotcha.
Okay.
I think
You can
they-
make
Making sure.
Like it never
they
happened.
Transferred.
And I forgot to ask you, what quality of clothing would you like it to be at?
finest.
Okay, 15 gold.
15 gold.
This is sexist.
How is it sexist?
Sorry.
Elias is
Wait,
just spending
They cost them
quality
20
time.
Gold?
Well, Sam wanted a lot. He just wants a jacket.
So,
It is racist, though. Yeah, you know, the human and the tiefling. They're like, "Oh, fuck these human guys." Okay. I will say. Oh yeah. Well, sorry.
I think the best way for me to describe what I'm getting is if you've ever watched Full Metal Alchemist.
No, I have never
The,
seen
uh,
that. Sorry.
Brotherhood.
What the Amestrian soldiers wear, but in white.
Oh.
Sorry, I've only seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
Well, I want
Metal
to know.
I figured
Um,
everyone here's watched it since we were. Most of us have been in Davis's last campaign.
Fuck you. Okay. It takes them. They're a speedy bunch. Volko, you're able to pick up some basic stitching. You're good now on that regard. But they're able to put your guys' outfits together because they're not super complicated. Don't require too many moving pieces, literally and metaphorically. We'll say by the time that, because I said it was late afternoon, you guys will be done. With that being said, though, while they're stitching, Elias is sitting with you, Volka.
Mm-hmm.
Are you feeling comfortable enough to go into Winterbank?
Yeah, I think as long as I got my party with me, I think I'll be okay.
All right. I want you to understand that if you guys get into a serious pickle, Oxen and I cannot help you.
We've been in a couple of pickles so far.
I know, but I just want
I
you
don't
to
know
know.
if you noticed, but I hook a thumb over to Ashlyn. It's kind of missing something.
I'm aware. If you need something to replace it, I'm more than willing to oblige.
Like a glass eye, or
Yeah, we can go glass. He looks at you. I am now just realizing you do not know much about me. I'm an artificer.
what's that?
I work with making clockwork machinery, as well as some other mechanical moving bits and bobs.
So, would the eye work?
Would it work? He laughs like an evil German man. Sorry, let's try that again. He laughs like a German man. Yeah, they do sound evil. And for instance, if he ever loses an arm, you lose a leg, or something like that, I can also mend that. Well, mend is a strong word. Amend, better word. So, All right. Well,
Don't you mean append?
I suppose so. You and your words. It's bigger than my farm of
Your
kids.
wits.
I'm just a poor farmer's boy. Alright, I just want to let you know that we won't be able to help until you leave. Or Winterbank goes to war. Whichever one comes first. While we're perusing, I've noticed that you're not a very vain person, Volka. You don't have a lot of jewelry. Would you like that to
No.
change?
I mean, I've never really had that much flashy stuff. I guess I never grew that attached.
His eyes close. He takes in a deep breath. You are telling me you've never once owned a single piece of jewelry ever in your life?
Not that I've kept.
Oh.
I've like
Dear Godchild!
had
Stop.
necklaces and
Stop.
stuff.
Go
that-
pick something. I
and
do not.
bracelets,
Do
but-
not care about the price. Go pick something out. Fuck. If you've learned anything about being with me, is vanity is everything. Be materialistic. Fuck. Go. Find something.
I skitter off.
Oh my god. Ashlyn, do you want a new eye?
I remember when I was traveling through Faykeep, I was able to survive off of selling all of my jewelry. Is that why?
You want it to be a gold eye? I could make it a gold eye.
Oh, I thought you said, did you know why?
Oh no. I said you want a new eye. Sorry, the accent is thick.
No worries, I couldn't see you.
What does it even mean?
I mean, I feel.
I suppose that,
Go on.
I suppose that would be some form of recompense for sending me into the single most likely place for me to die.
Are you trying to blame this on me? No, this was an accident. We ended up in the woods by accident. I suffered head trauma. There's a scar. I can prove it. Points to his temple. It was an
You
accident.
suffered head trauma? Question mark.
You're a little shit. I've had my
Lieutenant-
eyes on you ever since I picked you up from that rat-infested fucking dungeon.
I haven't the slightest idea what you mean.
What's wrong with the room, Ashlyn? What's wrong with the room? You're so perceptive now.
Do you mean to say that we are not friends?
We're good friends. Rivals.
Then I'll take you up on your offer.
I'll work on one. It might take me some time. I've never done an eye before. But we'll see if it can work. You can see he takes out one of his mini journals that you've seen him always work with, and he begins to sketch things down.
I
And
feel
take
like
these.
Ash. or
Ash-
not Ash.
oh.
Sorry. I feel like Elias requested a slit in like his skirt.
Oh, you know it. He's a whore. Does this come with fishnets?
So I'm trying to find examples of like what I mean.
Oh, I'm scared.
Ashlyn's going to take out his painting supply and his painting journal. He opens up to a random page, tears it out. Here, take this. It's a self-portrait.
To Elias,
Yes.
he takes it. Oh,
You'll notice that it's accurate in length.
Ja. He looks at him a bit perplexed.
There are at least like 30 lines measuring parts of his face.
Oh wait, of Ashlyn's face or Elias's face?
Of Ashlyn's face.
Okay, that's what I'm sure. You know what I'm gonna do with this? I'm going to take it and I'm going to frame it and I'm going to put it in my home.
Okay.
I don't receive gifts all that often. I appreciate this. It's come from the heart.
It'll let you know how large my eyes need to be.
I have it memorized. Your face. See it in my brain.
I also have this picture memorized.
Esme, my dear, hold this. Hands her the...
Ashlyn smiles. It's the same as on the picture.
It's uncanny. It's uncanny. Alright. We'll be done with this in a second. Volka, did you find a piece of jewelry? It could be any piece of jewelry.
Okay. I was thinking about what kind of thing this like dress looks like and thinking of like a nice piece of jewelry to go with it. And I feel like there's a lot of open like neck space, so maybe like a cute choker with like a little jewel on the front or something. Like Cinderella style.
Doesn't even matter. You could pick up the most expensive one or the cheapest one. He's gonna buy it without even thinking about it. You're right. He is the rich gay aunt.
I got one.
Phil.
It's awesome.
I also benefit from it sometimes.
She's like, anytime you're around her, she's like, all right, I'm spending money on you now. It's her personality.
Yeah.
Besides also being gay. And my aunt.
Those are her only traits.
Yeah, she's like a
Rich,
doctor
gay,
and
and
some
my
other
aunt.
stuff too. Like, whatever.
All of my family is like he's a Christian.
Really? In bumfuck nowhere, USA?
Yeah.
I
I wish I had a gay aunt.
you could just convince one. Gaslight one.
That's like fun. Pretty easy. They
Yeah.
are Christians.
Yeah. You know, God said the new trend is being gay. All right. You guys get your outfits done. You get your piece of jewelry, the choker or what have you, and what was that? She's a minor.
Yeah, focus over a hose, but like, in a good way.
Make sure that you subtract 4 gold pieces, Dredgen, and 15 from you. And
Wait, how much for me?
4 for you, and then 15 from Andon. We're good.
I did.
Cool.
How much did they charge Velka for the lessons?
She said it was free.
Oh, how sweet.
You know, some rudimentary sewing, but you guys are able to get your fits. You can change it to it now or later. It doesn't matter to me. Just let me know.
Later.
Gotcha.
Not now.
I know why, but it's just so brash or so upfront. All right. So you guys get in. Volk, are you changing into your new outfit?
I will for now to please Elias. But like this is the nicest thing Valka's ever owned, probably, so she's probably very afraid to get dirty.
Well, it's enchanted with prestidigitation, so anytime you want it to be cleaned, it will be cleaned. Unless you're like in an anti-magic
Sick. That's
circle.
sick as hell.
Yeah, he paid for that. That's why the guy was like, "Oh fuck, okay, we got a high baller over
I
here."
thought that was just like this can be cleaned if someone does a
Oh
spell
no,
on you.
no! It is a thing that it is enchanted to clean itself when you need it to.
That's sick as hell.
Volka doesn't know that though.
She doesn't understand magic.
So what does it mean by self-cleaning? Like, spew water every once in a while?
I'm
Like,
big
what
confused how that
happens there?
works.
Makes the dirt disappear.
But okay. So you guys reconvene both the shopping groups. The Oxen group a bit disappointed, but your team members, some of them look fresh as fuck. One person looks fresh as fuck. Anna, are you wearing your new coat? 2 people are looking fresh as fuck. Esme's got a hat on.
On top of her helmet, please.
Yeah, of course.
Thank God.
Oh, I just got it for her. It's a beret. All right.
City of Blood.
City of Liv. Well, he's supposed to be German. So, I'm quite famished. Where are we eating? What type of food are we craving? Let me know right now.
Question.
Hmm.
Is there Mexican food in this world?
Yeah, it's halfling. Halfling cuisine.
Motherfucker.
It's Spanish.
Motherfucker.
I want
Like
Awesome.
American Mexican or like,
No.
you know,
full on Mexican.
Like, if you go up to him, it's like,
okay.
food? Drugs. Good food.
Sure.
Out of the back of a truck. Not like a food truck, like a pickup truck. Great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get what
Gotcha.
I'm saying. It's good food. Is that what you're recommending? Is halfling?
Yes.
Okay. We have one vote for halfling. Anybody else? Anybody else would like to throw in a contending recommendation?
I know all the restaurants, right?
Yeah, you do.
Did you send me a list?
I did, yeah.
Oh boy. They pinned. Did we pin them? Oh god, did we pin them? Yeah, we did. Let's go.
Money does not matter. It is not a real thing. God. Arwen, what do you have for me? You grew up in this city.
Right. Okay, you only have taverns and inns, so I'm gonna assume a tavern is a. We could go to the 10th Hell.
Sure. Whatever that may be, let us go right now. Where is it?
That
Okay.
way.
The group of you walk through the city.
That sounds like the most fancy place on there.
Yeah.
Elias, did you know we have a hit on us?
We don't anymore.
He looks at
Well,
back at
we
you.
will eventually again.
You have a hit on you? Who did you
I didn't
piss
say very
off?
much.
Oh, don't worry, we killed him apparently.
Oh,
We
this.
did not kill him.
Oh, we didn't, but they
We
died.
didn't. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, leave the city then. You do not want to be here. You have a hit on you?
Food.
We're gonna get food. Do not worry. I'm just saying that there's a hit. Oh God. Oh, oh,
It's
God.
pretty common in the city.
Well, if they approach us, we'll kill them.
Yeah. It's the right red hand, if I remember the name.
Oh, they're a good group. They won't kill us though.
They were nice at least, and they were like, oh yeah, they warned us at least.
Oh, that's good. They don't. It won't matter though. We'll just kill them,
Yeah.
turn them into puppets.
It's Jesus. It's currently like pending, it seems,
Alright.
for payment, but
That'll be fine. Volka, you watch as Elias grabs out of a bag this small crystal, and then puts it in his mouth and starts to chew on it.
I mean, I feel like I've seen Shiro eat some weird shit, so
She did eat ball bearings.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm not gonna question, I guess.
would you like one?
What is it?
This fucking drug.
I feel
It's
like I remember this.
Yeah, I did too. I do remember this now.
it will.
He offered it to us during the teleport.
He thinks about it. No, best not. Let me know if you want one day.
Or-
No.
I thought we were offered this during training and it cracked us out of our minds.
Yeah, no, it made all of your extremities feel numb.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then he offered it to us again when we were about to teleport somewhere.
1 second.
It'll make the nausea go away, if you will.
So, you guys make it. I am so happy. You guys chose the 10th hell. 1 second.
Chef Gordon Ramsay ass restaurant.
That's 5 layers deeper than home.
You approach. There's this wonderful aroma You guys have decided on the French restaurant.
Oui, oui.
Ratatouille.
Bonjour.
Please tell me there is a chef being controlled by a rat in the back.
You enter in the
No,
tenant.
the chef is the rat.
You enter and you see standing very posh, very perfect posture, a tabaxi, a tuxedo cat tabaxi.
Like his fur?
Yeah. He's squinting at you guys.
Oh, Velka's gonna be that person that orders in French at the French restaurant. Cause she knows Pite.
What would you like to be seated today? Inside or outside?
Outside.
Excellent choice. And he quickly turns around and high strides walks to the restaurant.
Fucking music.
It's a very nice restaurant, all right? It's fantastic even. It's high class dining. People are staring at you guys
Look to Elias.
as you enter. This is fantastic. Oh my god. This... Imagine German man trying to do a French accent. That's what's happening right now.
A little bit out of place.
Arwen, you, as you're walking through this restaurant, you feel this warm sun ray sensation overwhelming you. Aces,
Hey,
are you
enjoy it.
trying to insult me?
What?
Your patron? Are you trying to insult me?
You must love it here.
If you wanted food like this, I could have made it for you. I'm so unbelievably insulted. I will be back.
Your profession is not chef, it's a magician.
You are still in my shit list, but I am happy you chose this. And you watch as he like phases through the wall that presumably leads to the kitchen. He's off. All right. Hope you guys are ready for this song on repeat because that's what's gonna happen. You guys are led to a table and sat down, and the tabaxi puts a menu in front of all of you. Actually, do you guys have your phones out? Because you're gonna have to scan the QR code because we're a hip new millennial restaurant, and that's how we do menus now. And they only have IPAs. IPAs strictly from like a single farm in the backwoods of Montana. Sorry, I'm triggered by Colorado. No, it is a short list, but it's French. I promise you. I don't know if any French dishes except for one. It's ratatouille.
Boiled duck.
It's ratatouille. It's ratatouille.
Oh.
Beef bourguignon.
Yeah.
That's the one on French dish I know.
What's that one French dish where they just like boil the
Grapes.
duck?
I don't know. French. It's called French boiled duck. Crepe.
You know what I'm talking about?
Elias is gonna order the entire table wine, by the way. You guys have private seating out here.
Charcuterie board.
Charcuterie. That's Italian, isn't it?
Okay, but cheese on a cheese board.
All right.
Spread of cheese.
Googling
Assortment
French
of cheeses.
dishes
Me
I just
too.
want
I'm
it, I
doing
guess.
that too.
French.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is French and Pied, I
Where you
think it's
drown
called
the
Pied,
bird, yeah.
the same language?
No.
Here?
So the French have their own little country, but they don't speak a different language. They just have an annoying accent. But the tabaxi would understand if you said it to him. Yeah, he would. He would. If you want to order to him.
Fucking dish is called ratatouille now.
The dish has always been called ratatouille. Ratatouille? What?
Oh, is it?
Arrogant.
Always been called that?
Oh, linguine. That's a pasta. That's his name, but it's also a food.
Whatever you guys would order, let me know and they'll have it. I promise you.
There's apparently an alcoholic beverage. It's a bright green liquor, and it's famous for its hallucinogenic effects called the Green
Absinthe.
Fairy.
Absinthe. Absinthe, my beloved. My beloved drink with anise seed.
I do not know
Yeah,
how
it's
to.
an anise seed flavored liquor.
God, I love Anestetol.
I do not know how to say this, but it's the beef bourguignon.
Beef bourguignon.
Yes.
Is that what you're kidding?
Rather.
God damn.
All right.
I don't know what I was talking about. It's illegal to make now. You drown the
No.
bird in a like a. Okay.
It's not illegal back then, motherfucker. You want some drowned duck?
You drown the bird and then
How
you
does
just
that
cook
make
it.
it taste better?
You pluck it.
The
And
stress.
then you cook it.
How does
don't know what
drowning
it-
in wine?
Because then the insides are. I don't know. You can have it, Luke. Do you want it, Luke? You can have it.
I want it. Oh, I want it so bad.
Foie gras. Foie gras is super unethical,
That-
but they still serve it nowadays. It's where they stuff lard, and so their liver gets like oversized. So you can eat the liver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Heard about
they still
that.
do that. I've had it. It's really not good. It's gross. It tastes like fat. It tastes like fatty liver. It's not good.
I think
My
this
aunt
is-
had it.
Put the dish in the general chat. I think it's just the name of the bird. but I'm
Oh
not really
God.
sure.
I think this is pronounced Kyukyuvian or something.
Mmm.
Looks
Apparently,
yummy.
you're supposed to eat it with a towel over your eyes to hide your eyes from God.
They present that to you, of course.
It'd be like that sometimes.
He doesn't even question you. He just assumes you know what you're ordering. And he ties like trip around your eyes. This Tabasco.
Escargot.
Escargot.
Start with a round of escargot.
Yeah, of
for the
course. Yeah,
table.
yeah, you can get some.
This is great.
That's French.
Elias leans over to you, Arwen.
I love this shit.
This is magical. Just sipping on his wine. Man's getting fucked up on the wine. But yeah, you guys enjoy a lovely dinner and dessert if you guys are interested, of course.
Ashton orders element tart.
Souffle!
But,
Ooh, yes.
Chocolate
Okay, well, that sounds
souffle!
good.
Creme brulee.
You do not have an option, Arwen. The cat waiter just brings out a tiramisu.
Based.
And you feel a hand on your shoulder. You will eat every inch of that dessert.
He looks some smugly. Wee.
Wait, don't even say that! Before poofing into a cloud. One day the party's gonna meet him. It's gonna be awful. Alright. The food was delish. The waiter, he was super tentative. This was your guy all along. You just didn't know it. This Tabaxi man. He never broke character either. He's a proper gentleman.
Yeah, tip him.
Typical
Tip the
culture's a thing.
kitchen.
Yeah, we're not in America.
Tip the kitchen, too. They don't ever get fucking tips.
Elias looks at you. Are you insulting me? Do you think I don't have enough money?
I think you got plenty.
And he obviously covers the entire meal. It'd be funny. He's just like, okay, I'm gonna use the bathroom real fast, and then just never comes back. You guys never see him again. But no. But you guys.
Question.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I was gonna
you-
say, if he were to do that, do we have enough money combined to afford this meal?
Oh yeah, you would be fine. You'd be fine.
Okay.
You guys are very wealthy. It's just that he's wealthier.
Okay.
But you guys, with your bellies full, leave the restaurant. There was no rat that you saw.
That we saw.
Next time.
He's cooking in the back. Why would we see him?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's busy. Ask your patron, Arwen. I'm sure he'll answer you. Was there a rat back there? I spit in your face.
I killed a man with these.
This Elias turns to the group of you. I'm not saying we have to. Maybe just a tavern crawl.
We leave tomorrow.
Ja, but you're driving in a cart. The fucking animal will
Who's
do most of the
driving
work.
cart? Who's our designated driver?
Well, honey, you are the most human-looking person here, so that's gonna be you. You're the face.
I also have the what the fuck did I name it? I know I named it something stupid. Sobering liquid.
So yeah, you do have the sobering liquid, so you'll be fine. But yes, what did we say? A bit of a tavern crawl, smidge.
We can just go to the mansion. They serve alcohol there. We don't have to stumble through the streets afterward.
I like it. Lead me. Walking with his cane like a pompous ass. You guys make it to the mansion, and once again, what's his name again? Huntsman, the bartender, is running the bar. And Elias looks around. Gothic. Drinks on me, of course. It's for your mission complete. I'll put on some normal tavern music. Give me 1 second.
Same song.
No, it's gonna be a playlist.
I want that one song from this playlist.
It'll come
You
up.
played the session and then stopped it.
Never hear it again. Okay, there you are.
I'll freak out when I hear it again.
So you guys sit down. Order some drinks. Sit down at this table. So, do you have any questions about what will be going on in Winterbank? Anything at all?
Well, we know where to avoid. We got that.
How should I act?
That's the whole question.
Have we decided our
What,
story yet?
You don't
Tell them what we're doing.
need a story, no, yeah, just tell them what you're doing. They'll believe you. As long as you're not like
We lie so much, I just...
it's not good on a heart. You shouldn't lie.
No, you lie so much. I've never lied.
Liar.
Yes, the rest of us have been very... Hold on, I need to compose myself. Ashwin fake laughs and doubles over.
What does that mean?
It's
I'm
exactly
just
right.
not very good at improv. I need...
What? I don't know what you mean.
I don't know, I feel like if we get harassed by some people wondering what the fuck we're doing with like a corpse or something, I don't know.
Look
I
at
don't know.
you. Darwin's very drunk. You're a human. You'll be fine. They don't. Just another one of the people. On there.
Lalo, don't do anything stupid and you'll be fine.
Stupid's my specialty.
I'm aware. But you can kind of get away with it, you're a human. But don't, whatever you do, don't get sent to prison. It's a real pain in the ass to get someone out of prison. Well, if you don't have any questions, I have a question for you guys. It's very serious. Very serious. Are there more eyes or legs in this world?
Legs.
Oh,
Legs,
no.
legs.
Legs? 2 legs? Dredgen?
I just say legs.
Shiro?
I don't know.
Think about it. Volka?
Eyes are squishier and easier to get hurt. Legs.
Some bugs have a lot of
Right,
eyes.
see?
I didn't even think about bugs. They have
Some
a lot
bugs
of
have
legs
a lot
too.
of legs.
But there's more eyes on
lot of
fish.
There's also legs of chairs.
Ooh, yeah, fish don't even have
Tables.
legs, and they have eyes. I'll go with eyes.
So 3, 4
I still
legs,
think
1 eyes.
legs.
Shiro, you and I are on the same fucking wavelength. I say there's more eyes in this world. Oxton says the other because he's an asshole. Do you know what this
The eyes have to be working.
That was if that was a part of the question, don't you think I would have said it? Do the legs have to be working? Do you know what this asshole said to me? He points to Oxton. He said, "If there's so many legs in this world, why don't you have any?" This is what that man said to me. Ashton, I'm sorry if the question is insensitive.
No, it's fine. You're more at a loss than I am.
You have a, as the net loss is.
No, that was just the important question. That's all I had to really ask. So I'm glad that there's at least one person in this world who agrees with me. Esme refuses to talk about it. And Faye's the fucker who brought up the goddamn question. Oh god, I'm so mad. He seems pressed.
Are there more doors or wheels?
The fuck is a wheel? No.
What, what do you mean? What's
Doors.
a wheel?
Doors.
Doors.
Maybe one day there will be a machinery that has many doors that you can enter. That's all I'm saying. But no, definitely wheels. All right. Well, I don't have much else to say. I'm drunk. Elias says completely shit-faced. Is there anything else you want to do before you go on your trip, your farewell party? No? Okay, my bad.
I actually have a question for the I can't really say this out loud, honestly, though.
Message.
Yeah, I'm gonna message you really quick.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of hard to just say in a message because it's kind of a lengthy question.
Well, you type it out then. Well, we can end the night. He doesn't do it often, but I think he'll do it as a treat in case you guys all die in Winterbank or something. Oxton, will you play us a doodle on the guitar?
Diddle.
He's good at this. He loves it. He loves it. Go. And Oxton just kind of sighs. I don't even have a guitar. And Elias smiles and then taps Esme, who, out of the bag of holding, pulls out a lute and hands it over to him. Get to work, music man. I'll play you guys a little song.
A little ditty.
Not that one. That song was scary. That was a scary tavern song.
I mean, it's a classic.
That was like a tavern fight song.
Yeah, it was gonna happen. He's gonna beat the shit out of you guys with this lute. Sam, do you just want to tell me the question? Like in a
No,
oh, you just said it to me.
I just got it.
How do I
No, don't say
change
that.
my rate? No. I think so. Yeah. If I understand your question right, yeah. It's
Alright,
yeah.
then I think I'm gonna tell the party. Alright, everybody. I can't really go through Winterbank as is. So I'm gonna reveal to you that I'm a changeling. And I change into some random person.
What the fuck?
I have something to reveal.
Are you a
I am
tiefling?
also a changeling.
You're fucking me.
I have something to reveal.
Where is it? Fuck, hang on.
Are you gonna cast Disguise Self?
Disguise self.
I was like,
I turn into
holy
Tristan
shit.
Drake.
Holy shit. Super drunk. That's insane. How'd you do that?
You know
Do you
what?
just like think about it really hard? Is it like it's like a muscle thing?
I kind of just do it when I
Magic.
want to do it.
Oh,
So,
memory.
and you chose to be like you?
Yeah.
I chose to be
No.
like him.
Anyways, I just need to go through Winterbank as somebody else, so I bought those clothes so I don't wear the same thing as I did last time. So we should be good to go.
Do you want to go by a different name as well?
No. It's fine.
Dredgen, if I
We
may.
could bust out the old John Prisoner again.
Yeah.
That's my nickname.
I can't help but notice that you keep saying that, like last time. Do you have previous experience in Winterbank?
Sadly, I do. I just really wish we went a different way, but if going through Winterbank is the fastest way of getting to the island, then I'll just go through it as somebody else.
I respect that.
You gotta face your trauma to heal.
That's bullshit.
I can tell you that's bullshit. Alright. Well, this
Should
was
I-
good.
Now I
When
feel
I
out of
face my
place.
trauma, I'm gonna punch it in the face.
Should I get like a scroll of disguise self, or should I just roll up antenna and all?
I mean, I only did it because I was captured by the people of Winterbank. So, I don't know what your experience was.
I've been there.
Oh, well then you should be fine. That is all. I have nothing else to add.
Wow.
But Elias, should I invest into a disguise, or will I be fine?
Just cover your features. You'll be fine. Is your arm detachable?
No. Like,
Screams.
pulls on it, screams.
Well, just pay
That's
it
what drunk
off.
people do.
Just play it off like it's, you know.
Prosthetic.
Alpha male.
Yeah, make sure, just tell them it's a prosthetic. They'll believe you.
It is.
Yeah. Make sure you really play into the cripple card. They love that shit. They eat it up.
I mean.
Hmm.
Alright.
Sympathizes. You'll be fine. No, you'll all be fine. And if you're not, hope you can run fast.
I can't.
Hell yeah.
I can run very fast.
Oh, I believe it. All right. Well, I think it's best that I most certainly go to bed. What did you send me, Alicia?
Just like what I thought the dress probably looked like.
I hate you so much. Fucking drawing shit. Unfucking believable.
I've been drawing this whole time.
I fucking hate you. Me too. Well, I best be going to room now. Oxid stands up after giving the loot back to Esme, who puts it away. She's still wearing her beret, by
Straight
the way.
on his face.
He stands up and begins to wobble. And he watches Esme scoops him up, bridal carry style. Walker, this is why it's very important to surround yourself with very strong, tall women all the time.
I got half of that.
That is my wisest words I'll ever be able to give you in my life. Tall, strong women.
Gotcha.
And he pats her on the side of the helmet. Come along. Oxton.
Hi ho, Silver.
Oxton chugs the rest of his drink and then puts it down. We will see you off tomorrow. And the three of them leave. Okay. If there's any other drinking you guys would do, that's A-okay. But if not, we will say it is the next day.
Okay.
Okay.
Ashley needs to abjure him for the road ahead. Or abjure himself.
Hmm.
I would like to say that Dredgen went to sleep and woke up and staying as the same form as he changed into last night.
Okay. You're just adopting your new person or identity.
Yeah,
I
just
feel
for
like
the
you would have
entirety.
forgotten. You like go into the bathroom and look.
Oh
in the
my
mirror,
God!
like, "Ah!"
Oh fuck!
Ew.
Who's this guy?
Like a Freaky Friday.
The fuck did they put a window in my bathroom for?
Okay. Sounds great. So what are you guys going to do now? You gonna go
I
talk to?
want to use my as I go to my room. I'm gonna use my Genie's respite feature, and I want to talk. I want to like just appear for magician. I'm assuming that's where he resides.
Sometimes.
Sometimes is he there?
No.
Perfect.
He's gonna chill in there.
I'll see if he does like actually appear. I want to ask him a question.
Are you gonna lock yourself in the bathroom and do this so Volka doesn't know?
Go
Or
to my room
you share the room with Volka as well.
on the bed.
Oh my god. Okay.
On the bed.
Volka,
She comes in.
you're drunk. You go into whatever you're gonna do. What are you doing, Volka?
You said that you're not in the bathroom, right?
No, I'm just not in the room.
Perhaps I'll bathe.
Okay, sounds good. Continue on then, Luke. You stand around for like a minute or two, and then begrudgingly you see your patron appear.
I know you said not to cover my features. However, my group, as you've probably heard, is going to go to Winterbank, and it would be a great detriment if I didn't. At least cover the end, you know.
Obviously, I need you alive. So do what you must.
Perfect. That's it. That's all I needed to ask.
How was the tiramisu?
Sorry, accent kinda.
How was the, or I don't know, he's German now. How was the tiramisu?
Oh, it was fantastic.
Better than that rat fuck.
Where's the?
The meeting is over. It's gone.
I just like up here back.
Yeah.
The object is the prosthetic, by the way. In case that
You
never
can take it off. Okay. Anybody else need to do anything? Anybody need to commune with their
Change into
gods?
my new clothes.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Okay.
I do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix
Drinking
mine.
until they stop me.
Drink until they stop you.
Until they stop me.
I'll have to like roll to make sure Velka doesn't like fall asleep in the tub or anything. Do I?
No, you're fine. You're drunk though. You should face, but no, you're fine.
I'm gonna be fixing my clothes with mending.
Okay. If you were
I
in,
drowned the night before.
if you were in Sin's Manor, we would be having a different conversation. But you're good, Volka, for the time being. That's what we call a threat.
Noted.
Noted. Okay, sounds good. The bartender never cuts you off, Ashlyn. He keeps giving you alcohol, and then you pass out. I'm not gonna make you roll. You'll eventually pass out. Are you trying to pass out, or are you too drunk?
We're gonna get pretty close.
Okay, gotcha. You get fucked up.
How much do I owe him?
Blood alcohol poisoning.
Not gonna last. Or is he left?
He left. Yeah, he left. He got drunk and left.
Left us a tab.
We'll say a gold piece. That's like $100. That's enough. That's a lot of money to get fucked up on, or not a lot, depending on how many shots you do.
Ashton drinks limoncellos and until he can't take it anymore.
Oh my god! I'm gonna beat the lemon. I'm gonna drink the lemon out of me. Okay. Sounds good. You get shit faced, but you go back to your room eventually, and you wake up the next morning feeling like shit. And also,
Perfect.
yeah, okay, cool. The rest of you also wake up or just move now. At this point, are you guys gonna do any shopping or anything? Okay.
I
I'm-
didn't get potions last night. I completely
Yeah.
forgot.
I would also like to go to the potion shop.
Sure.
I'm gonna go to the blacksmith if anyone is interested.
Okay. I won't do any RP there. I'm just gonna. What do you guys want? We'll go with Volker first.
How much are potions again?
25 for the minor potion, and then I think it was like 45 for the greater.
For
Greater.
it's gold.
Yeah, 25 and 45 gold. And she has 2 greater and 3 lesser or normal.
How many are like the other people with me getting potions gonna get? Because if not, if like I kind of want 2 lessers, but if you guys can have first dibs.
First of all, before I order, will I have time to go to the blacksmith as well? Or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You guys are moving as a group. We'll say. Yeah, don't worry about it. You're good.
Okay.
Plus, you got to kill
I
time
get-
anyways, so you're fine.
You say a greater is 45?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. I know I'm not in the blacksmith, but how much is like a sword?
Like a longsword?
A one-handed. Oh, is there guns in this game? Or in this world?
Yes, they're rare, expensive, and you have to have the right training for it. But yeah.
Okay, I don't think I have the right training. Never mind. I don't remember. I get 2 minors. Okay.
Okay. So 50 gold pieces.
50 gold pieces.
And then just- I can actually add the 2 potions to your character sheet for you on the foundry, so I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay.
50 gold pieces is 5 platinum, right?
Yep. Are you also gonna get 2 lesser?
Yeah.
Okay. Is anybody else gonna get anything?
From the potion shop?
Yep.
Let me check something really quickly.
Of course.
Actually, let me ask. Are there potions of fire resistance, and if so, how much do they cost? Good idea.
It'd be funny if I told you they were outlawed in the city.
That's funny as fuck.
Let me look it up real fast.
You're so funny, Davis. Haha.
Fuck
The
you.
lesser potions are 2d4, right?
Yep, 2d4 plus 2. When you drink this potion, you gain resistance to fire damage. 1 second. But then tell me a price. Control F. Fire resistance. Ain't no fucking way. Are you shitting my dick, bro? Oh, this is not the real thing. I was like, what? What is that? Hellfire weapon? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, fuck. Can I please get a goddamn price now? You lied to me. You lied straight to my fucking face, and I'm upset now.
Sorry.
Oh, is that why? Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. No, it's not. Apparently a potion of fire resistance doesn't exist. I'll get back to you on the price. You'll be able to afford it, I'm sure of it. Unless you're planning to drop a fuck ton at the armory, then we'll get back to it. Well, if it's an uncommon item, it's anywhere from 100 to... But you have a discount? Okay. I'll say 75 gold pieces.
Okay. I will, let's see, that'd be... We'll go with 7 platinum, 5 gold.
Okay, sounds good. And then you can add a potion of fire resistance. You're probably going to have to make a custom item.
Yeah.
Any other potions?
Nope.
I think I'll get a fire res one too.
Okay, 75. Cool. Alright. Blacksmith.
Yes.
What do you want?
I realized something.
Yeah.
My cutlass is technically a rapier,
Yeah.
and a rapier doesn't do slash damage, and I have the slash perk, and I'm not benefiting.
Would you like to get like 2 short swords? Or something like that? So you can dual wield, or what do you want to do?
I will get. How much is a short sword? I already have a short sword.
Oh.
What else is there?
Excellent question. You are a rogue. I forget what you're exactly equipped with, but that's okay.
I also have a scimitar.
Yeah.
Just use scimitar and short sword.
Fuck you, that's
They're
why.
like exactly the same thing.
Yeah, you can. You could use those two.
Yeah, but what? I just want to know what else is there.
That's it. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. For a rogue, you're not super versatile in your weapon choice.
And the blacksmith doesn't have gun. I know that I probably can't use guns, but I'm just wondering, does the blacksmith have guns?
I will say that there is one blacksmith who owns a single gun, and it's going to be 300 gold pieces.
Yeah, okay, never mind.
30 platinum.
Yeah, 30 platinum.
How much platinum do you have, Sam?
I have none. I have 55 gold.
Good God. Oh yeah, you
I'm
weren't around when we got
poor.
paid, were you?
No, he was.
I was.
He got paid by Seamus. Yeah.
What'd you buy?
A bunch of potions.
But I bought a bunch of potions. Man.
Survivability.
Yeah,
he did get
If you
attacked.
remember, I was getting attacked by an assassin. I used
Yeah,
both
that
of
was
them,
when I
think.
kept cutting out and I didn't hear any of it.
Yeah, I used both of my potions during the time he attacked me. So I just bought 2 new potions and I am out of money. Basically,
I heard like the
55
first
gold.
round of Megalovania and then I cut out and didn't hear anything until you were at the mansion.
It was playing during that time, wasn't it? Jesus
was.
Christ.
Anything else, Sam?
Nope.
Okay. Sounds good. What do you need, Ashholm?
I'm gonna hand over the shovel.
Okay.
Is there anything you can do with this?
Vague.
I could smelt it down and give you gold for scraps.
I was hoping you could turn it into something I can use.
You could already use it as a shovel ad. What do you want it to be?
A weapon? Perhaps an axe? Or a halberd?
I see. Okay. I could maybe forge it into more of a... I could take the blunted edge and turn it into a axe. Let's take a look here. Do you want me to make it smaller, make it a hand axe, or keep it the same size and make it a great axe?
We'll go with a great axe.
Okay. I'll say I could do it for you for 20 gold pieces.
Boss weapon, boss weapon, boss weapon. I see
hand
Anna's
over-
taking the Destiny approach.
I'll hand over 2 platinum, and then I'll also hand over a gold. I might not be in the city for a little bit.
Aye, I'll hold on to it for you. Just come by when you can. Okay. Anything else? Cool. What's up?
I was gonna check and see if I could afford splint mail.
It's 200.
And whether it would be worth it. Yeah, I think we'll go for it.
You're gonna get splint mail?
Yeah, splint mail.
Okay. Just 200 gold pieces.
I'll get rid of the rest of my platinum then.
Okay.
By the way, do you purchase used armor yourself?
Yeah, as long as it's metallic in nature, I can smelt it down, and leather, we can do something with it.
Ashland's gonna hand him his chainmail. It shouldn't be too damaged. Most people tend to attack my face.
Clearly. I will give you 35% of what it's worth.
It's like the Captain America going for the knees kind of thing. It's like, obviously you're not gonna do much damage in the chest, so hit the face.
I give you 27 gold for it.
Okay.
Okay. That's roughly it's roughly 35% of what the chainmail's worth.
I used the item shop thing on the
Oh,
player sheet, and it made an interesting calculation. How much gold am I getting from this?
27.
27.
Yeah.
So I actually have 4 platinum and 28 gold. And then I will delete my chainmail.
Sounds good.
Goodbye, my friend.
Sounds good. And now you're AC 17.
Never mind.
Okay. Any other
You're
shopping?
buying Splint, right?
Yeah, you did buy splint.
Do you want us would you just want to go like get plate or something? I could try to pinch in for you.
That's gonna run a bit expensive. They should be fine for now.
I don't plan on spending any gold until after we get our payout. So having you a little bit more healthy would help me in the
How
long
many
run.
potions do you have, Erwin?
None. I gave you my last one.
Should probably get a potion or two.
That's fine. I look at the blacksmith. How much would plate be?
1,500 gold pieces.
Ooh, I don't think any of us even combined have that. Maybe combined. Okay, yeah, I don't have much. I don't think I do. No, I have like 200. I have like 300 max.
Okay. Any other blacksmith shopping?
Yeah, I have like 200 max. What's up?
Okay, I would take that as a near. So 3.
Does the blacksmith have metal bottles?
What do you mean?
L-
10.
Okay, so the potions, I'm assuming they come in glass bottles.
Yeah.
And if we're ever in a situation where I have to throw a potion to someone else, I kind of don't want it to smash on the ground.
I see. You want a flask. Got it. You want? Yeah, they do sell flask. Yeah, they'll sell you as many as you want for 2 copper pieces a piece.
How many copper is a silver?
10.
How many copper did you steal?
10.
Okay. I want 3.
3. Okay. So
I'll just put UB next to them, as in like unbreakable. Well, I'm like it can break, but it's not like
Oh, yeah,
glass.
break. Yeah, I got you. That's fine. Cool. Any other shopping?
I'll know what I mean.
That's all.
Cool. All right, you guys need rations. You're gonna need a ration a day for the next. Well, not all of you. You guys are gonna need rations for a day.
Got mine.
Do you have enough for 13 days?
I have a ton. I think I have.
You have a ton for the dog.
That's true. I do have a ton for the dog. I guess
My
I have
inventory
18.
says I have 9.
I have 4.
Okay.
I can get more.
How many did you say we need?
You need 13. 13.
13? Okay.
Yeah.
I need 4
18.
more.
Unless you guys are confident that you'll be able to hunt. Okay, then it's gonna be. It's gonna be. Oh, I see. Okay, I was like, why? I was wondering why it's 5 silver pieces for 1 day of rations, but I realized it's just for easy math. Plus, it contains everything. So, we'll say for the sake of everything, we'll keep it the same price. So 5. So. Make sure you have at least 13 or you're going to starve, and you don't want that because that means you can't take a long rest. So it's going to be 5 silver pieces. Just add up and do the math yourselves.
I only have gold. How do I
Okay.
Half.
break that down?
It's half. So yeah.
How many?
A gold piece is worth 2 rations. Keep that in mind. Okay.
Oh,
Does Bub
okay.
have 8 from me?
From you. He has 18 in total.
I'll give you 2 gold and get 4 rations.
So I'm just
Sounds good.
Can you say I need at least 13?
Yep.
Hold on, give me a sec. I gotta do some quick
I'm
maths.
just gonna
Oh,
buy
I'll
12
just
'cause I have 18.
Fine.
Yeah. I
wait.
don't need that much
can
extra.
give
Oh,
you
I'll
8
just
gold.
give you. Wait, did you say 2 silver?
Nope. 1 gold piece is worth 2 rations.
Okay, then I'll give you 5 gold.
5 gold and you'll get
10.
Yep, 10 rations. Perfect. You got it.
Okay.
Cool.
Had to think really hard on that one.
No, I got you. Don't worry. You're good.
Where the fuck is the thing?
Andon, are you good on rations?
I will spend 8 gold to get rations for Bub.
How do I give
I already
myself
have
a ration?
18 for Bub.
He already has
You
18.
get more from Bub Fund.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That's our rations. I'm not carrying them. It'll make me encumbered. I am encumbered.
I don't spend money then. This
Okay.
can be mine and Bub's.
Okay.
54.
So, what are iron?
How do we
254.
calculate encumbrance again?
Wasn't it 10 times strength, Andon? Is that what we decided?
I think so.
It's in the rules.
Yeah.
10
Wait, did I
times.
say 154 or 254? I said 154 right earlier.
Velka can
Yeah,
carry
154.
almost 200 pounds of gear.
Yeah.
I'm about to be encumbered. Oh my god.
I need to do some calculating, but I think I'm good.
Times your strength score.
Yeah, 10. I looked it up myself. Yeah.
50.
If you're more than that, let me know. We'll talk about solutions. Okay, cool. Let's finish this session up strong, boys.
Woo!
Okay, by the time you guys are done with all your shopping, it's the perfect time to go meet up with Shaimish. Which, not going to make you guys do anything. You guys just go to Ascaldi's Hearth. You go to the secret room. Say that you're ready to leave. At which point he gathers his stuff and asks you to follow him. To where he takes you to the center gate of Lower Eden. And you can see waiting at the stables. Artyom is looks like talking to a horse. Doesn't mind. And as you approach, he pats the horse on the side and goes, "Don't worry, I'll be back to finish conversation later." Before looking at the rest of you, friends, it has been so long. How are you doing? Good.
Well,
Good. You look great, Miss Volka.
thank you.
Yes,
I feel proper.
as you should. You're going to the big city. And when I mean big city, I mean you're going to the other side of halfway and then leaving as fast as you can. Well, I do not want to keep you waiting any longer. Let me go ahead and show you what you'll be writing in.
Does I didn't tell anybody about including these guys. The fact that I'm a changeling, right?
Nope, no one else knows. Well,
Okay,
besides your
well,
captain.
Okay.
Do we
Well, I mean,
remember
I'm
that
in
he's
a-
a changeling?
Yeah, I am
It just
in
tells
different
us.
form. I told them last night,
Oh,
and now
yeah, I
I've
forgot
it's
that
the
you
next
had
day, and I have the
Who's this
same
fucker
form.
that's been following us?
And and now I've gone up to him as a different person, just letting you know.
Oh, he doesn't care.
Oh, he doesn't care. Okay.
Yeah. You think Jameson? No, they don't give a fuck.
Okay.
New guy. I don't care.
Yeah. They paid you, too. They never met you, and they were like, here's some fucking money, dude. Get the fuck out of my face. Nah. That's what it's like working with the mob. They're like, sounds great. You're not doing any serious
Oh
shit.
yeah, they sent us as a party of 4, and we came back as
It's
a
a party of 5, and they still pay him. They're like, fuck it. You did the work. You did. You're getting
Found
paid.
the guy. Okay.
All right, man. Fuck it. Yeah. They don't give a fuck. Yeah. They're chill. All right. I posted image of what you guys will be riding in and the party members, because it's a party member now. Artyom leads you guys behind the stable, and guides you to this huge wagon, and being pulled by your ever so trustworthy ox. This will be home sweet home for next 2 weeks.
Wow.
I have outfitted it with, as you can see, cooking equipment in case you find anything that you would like to eat or torture. I've also added some other ingredients to make your rations not taste like shit. Alright, great. And also some flowers to make it smell nice. Yeah, of course.
Appreciate it.
Oh, yes. Plenty of storage, but on the inside, be careful. I did have to take out some of the sleeping room to fit in 2 caskets. You might be saying, why is it? Yes, I was good to... They're so smart. He leads you to the back and opens it up. That one has Galahad. And then he points to the other one. That is for secret hiding spot in case you come across purifiers and you're unfortunate enough to be tiefling.
That's
Oh.
actually not a bad idea.
Ashlyn gets in there immediately.
Oh,
And hey,
he's,
it can also be a sleeping spot.
he is marking territory. I respect that. Oh, and we also outfitted a wagon to make sure it has enough food for your ox. Not you guys, though. We like the ox. I'm a big animal person. He pets ox. All right. Oh, you might be wondering, where's your other wagon at? Excellent question. It's back at Sin's Manor. We are not holding it hostage. You can come get it at any time. Beautiful artwork, by the way. Well, is there any questions? He's like patting the side of it. Like that's a huge RV that he just bought. Dad posing.
I don't think so.
None.
All right.
I do have a question for Volka. Do you know how to drive a wagon?
Can't be that hard.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
God. I'll teach you
Okay.
on the way.
Well, this is great news. He looks to you, Volka. He being Artyom. He hands you a slip of paper. That is your ticket for the ferry to get over to halfway. Or fuck, Winterbank. That was in character, by the way. To get over to Winterbank, you will need that to show it to them. They believe you. Trust.
I'll keep it in a safe place.
Yes.
Hand it. Arwen put out his hand. Give it to me.
I handed Darwin.
I put it in the book.
No.
It's not going anywhere.
Well, if you don't have any questions, make sure wagon comes back in more than one piece. Wait. Come back in
No
same
more
state.
than one?
You know what I was trying to say.
We'll
Make
bring
sure you
back the pieces.
Sure. Caskets not included. You can drop those off wherever. Well, not wherever. You could drop off the spare one wherever. All right.
Job is done. And, like, just pushes it off. Job's done.
I don't know how you'll get to cross ocean, but that's a you problem. Have fun. And RTM walks back over to the horse. Laughing.
As we were saying.
Yeah. Where were we? Seamus hands Arwen you. He hands you a scroll. It is a map of the of Winterbank. What places to go through?
Takes the map, looks into the map.
There's some slight differences, but
Okay.
generally pretty much the same. Normally I would skip over it, but you specifically asked Seamus for one, and I was like, well, Seamus is going to go through the effort.
Yeah.
So, but now you have a backup map in case one of them, catches on fire.
I can compare and contrast.
Yeah,
See
exactly.
Which places are, really not good to go to.
Yeah. So with that, Seamus says, remember, if you run into any issues, you don't work for us.
That works for me.
All right. He turns around to gather Artyom, who is laughing hysterically with the horse. And he goes, oh, you're always a great delight to talk to.
Jesus Christ.
And the two wave you on. So who's driving the cart?
That's a.
I guess Arwen's teaching Velka.
Perfect. Arwen, are you proficient with land vehicles?
No, but I've been driving the cart. I drove the cart last time.
What do you mean last time?
Whenever we were in the city. We had it. We were taking it to the church.
Okay.
He parked it.
I'm pretty sure I parked it.
Okay.
How do you parallel park this bad boy?
How
Yes.
do I check to see if I would be
You're not.
good at? Okay, no, I didn't think so.
You're proficient in sea vehicles. Once that comes up, oh boy.
Might be half proficient.
He is half proficient, you're right, because you're a bard. Fuck. Bard things. You're also a tiefling. You can scream through the window. Hey.
I mean, it's just like an intelligence or something like that, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be animal handling.
You just pull the thing for it to go the way you want, right?
No.
Well,
I'll be helping.
okay, that sounds fine. I'm not gonna make you roll. Well, not yet. Later on, I might, but
Are we gonna have an intense horse and cart race?
you fucking know it. But you guys get
Last
the cart.
time we had one of those, I was pushing people off a cart
Yeah, you were. I forgot
at
about
high
that.
speeds.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't super high, but it was like 9 miles an hour. But
High speed.
high speed chase.
I could run 9 miles per hour.
It's true. Okay.
The average teenage boy can run like, I think it's like 13 or something.
What? What? I'm gonna ignore that. You guys, I'm just gonna ignore that.
Because you need to know how fast someone can run so you can figure out if you can outrun a T-Rex.
Stop talking for like 5 minutes. Let me finish the fucking session, then you can go on this tangent. Elias and Oxen are waiting for you guys. Shut the fuck up. Elias and Oxen are waiting for you guys as you go back into the city through the gates. And they look at your ride, and Elias gives you the nod of approval. And he looks at you, Valka.
That's a good child.
Has a golden child. He's playing it up like a dramatic mother who's about, like you're about to go on your Pokemon adventure. Just remember that there's never, ever any stigma for giving up. If you need to come back home, you can.
I give up.
You can't.
Yeah, only I can.
Only you can.
Is there that much favoritism here?
No. Oxton looks at you, Ashlyn. It's going to be a bit scary, but I'm sure it will be fine. Just follow the road and you'll be fine. And avoid big cities. And if it comes down to it, you're wearing makeup.
what's the local fauna like in the areas?
This time of year, frozen and dead.
Okay.
He's a very
Oh,
pragmatic man.
well, that's not so bad.
At least we won't be running into any like wolves or anything.
You
right?
said fauna, and I'm a retard. Nah, that still plays. That still plays out. That's
This
fine.
is Flora. Yeah, another one's Flora.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. They're both dead and cold.
Hibernating.
Well, we'll make sure that you get to cross on the ferry, more or less, until you go underneath the tunnel. Once you go out on the other side, we won't hear from you in a while. So once you get over to Ireland, make sure you let us know. All right. All right. What was that?
Let them know we're in Ireland.
Yeah. Send a letter.
Sure.
And a postcard.
Send a postcard.
Yeah, sure.
But anyways, so you guys take the cart, Elias and Esme and Oxen walking alongside it if you're Esme, or hanging off the side of it if you're the other two. Chit chat as you guys make your way to the ferry. You see that a fresh crew of passengers just disembarked, and they're now gathering people on it. You guys are first in line, mostly because people move out of your way when they see Oxen. And you know their whole Moonlighter symbols and everything. And you guys board the ferry. It's like a normal ferry that holds like cars and whatnot, but instead it's carts. Yeah, I know.
Whoa!
Big thinker. And as you guys board, there is not a purifier, but a city guard who asks for your ticket.
Hand it to him.
He briefly looks at it and then hands it back to you. And you guys load up on it. Elias and Oxen disembark from it before standing over by the water edge, waiting for you guys to leave. After a couple minutes, the ferry fills up more or less. It gets folded up, at least the ramp, and it takes off. Elias, Oxen, and Esme waving at you guys as you venture onwards to Winterbank.
Waving a hanky.
Elias is like very dramatically crying on Esme's shoulder, like, "Can't she's leaving us?" But as you guys go from this side of the city to the other, you venture underneath a dark tunnel. And we'll pick up next time.
I have a question, DM.
What's up, man?
Are we leveling up?
Yes, you are. You guys are now level 5.
Holy
Finally.
shit!
Yeah, you guys are now level
It
5.
only took a year.
Well, for you guys.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, Sam's been here for like 3 sessions. He's like, "Woo, power gaming!"
He's having a good time.
I
Yes.
tripped a guy with marbles and I've leveled up.
I haven't leveled
we-
up in so long, I don't even know how anymore.
Are we leveled up as of last rest?
Yeah, you are. You're good.
Okay.
You guys didn't make any
How
rolls or
the
anything.
fuck do I mess with my
I will be
character
right
now?
back.
There's 2 ways you could do it, Sam. We'll cover it with you in a second. You need to go to bed. Never mind.
Oh my god, I get an extra attack! I
can
get
do
an
this,
extra attack!
Some
Me
other
too,
time.
bitch.
Yeah, I know. All the martial characters besides Sam are getting an extra attack.
Woo! And stunning strike.
Huh?
And stunning
My
strike.
speed also increases 10 feet!
Oh yeah, I forgot that you're fast now.
Look at my
Wow.
I'll be taking another level in Warlock,
Okay.
I
and
will.
so my pact boon will be the Pact of the Tome, and I'll just make it the book.
I will go over this character
Sounds good.
when I don't have to sleep for work tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
We can talk about it some other
What
time,
else?
Sam.
What else happens in a level up? I haven't
The-
leveled up with a character in ages.
I'll tell you in a second, Alicia. I'm gonna take care of some things, and then I could go over it with you.
Getcha!
so stinky.
Oh, here, let me.
Look at the stinky